up everyone, what's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone, what's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation. PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yo, what is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona. I'm gaming with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew, and welcome to episode 169 of What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast for the community, by the community. I haven't said that in a long time. It's been like 2 months since I said that. Man, oh man, It feels good to be back. 2 months, wow. Guys, the WUPS boys is back off of their sabbatical. You understand? We took a little break. For those who don't know or might be new to the What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel, myself and Bari, back in June, towards mid-June, end of June, we said we were going to take a nice little break for summer to, enjoy the summer, touch grass, if you will. And, just take a break and recharge from podcasting and doing content and things like that. So we took a nice break over the summer, and we said that we would return in September. And here we are, the first week of September, the first Saturday of September. And, the WUPS boys is back. And ironically, 169. Episode 169. Oh, whoa.
It's about to get freaky.
But yo, listen, guys. Big shout out to the WUPS community. Big shout out to the PlayStation Nation. We appreciate everybody that rocks out with me and Bari all the time and are consistently, come through, and y'all understand how we are, right? Y'all understand that sometimes we're going to take our breaks and y'all still like rock with us and stick with us. And me and Bari really, really do appreciate that a lot. So big shout out to the WUPS community. Shout out to our members. Shout out to the subscribers. Anybody finding our channel for the first time. We really do appreciate you. But What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a two-man team. It's not just me. You know, you're not just going to see this pretty face the whole show. You see the guy down there. You understand? This is a two-man team for two brothers from New York. And Mr. Lightbright down there, Mr. I Love the Jackal, Mr. Astro Bot himself, my brother from another mother, Jay Bari in the building. Bari, what's good with you, bro? Say what's up to the people.
The WUPS boys back.
The
The WUPS boys back. The WUPS boys back.
Yes,
Yo, what is
sir.
good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast, episode 169 to be exact. It's about to get freaky. Yo, it's been a minute, man. I will say this. When the podcast went live, I was like, yo, definitely missed doing the show for sure. Seeing all the beautiful people in the chat, the PlayStation Nation in the chat, my fancies are tickled. You know what I mean? The excitement is overwhelming. This episode. Listen, this episode is going to be a good one. One for the ages. You're going to see some excitement. You're going to see some rage. We're going to be all over the place. This episode, but we appreciate everyone here. This early Saturday morning, man, and it just shows that we do appreciate and we do love the people that come and rock out with us and actually listen to what we say and the things that we do. But yeah, much needed break needed to happen. We're fully freshed up,
Yes.
rejuvenated.
Rejuvenated.
And, yeah,
Rejuvenated.
we're here.
Yeah, we are. It's a good time, Bari. It definitely feels good to
I made
be
that up,
back.
by the way, that word.
Rejuvenized. I respect that. It definitely feels good to be back, guys. And like Bari said, we missed it. It's funny, like 2-3 weeks ago, back in August, me and Bari were talking. I was like, damn, Bari, I missed the show, man. I missed the podcast. I missed podcasting, missed doing our show on Saturdays and whatnot. And I know Bari agreed as well. And we definitely.
I ain't agree that much.
I was trying
hell to the no. I said,
Hey, look,
today,
it
hit me.
I was trying to keep it, sentimental, but here you go. He had to ruin the moment. But he's right. He did agree. He was definitely like, nah, we can definitely wait till September. So like that's a fact. But definitely, it does feel good to be back and back doing content on our WUPS channel, man. And if you've been following our personal channels, me and Bari, we've been kind of getting back into the rigmarole of doing content on our personal channels. I know Bari just dropped some good stuff with his reaction to the new Expedition 33 gameplay, his Black Ops 3 impressions he just did. I've been streaming a lot. I streamed a lot of Concord, which we'll talk about later. I streamed Space Marines 2 last night. I bought that game. I caved and bought that game because all the gameplay I was seeing is on point. And we going to talk about it in our spotlight, but a lot of content's been getting put on the channels and whatnot. And again, it just feels good to be back. But Bari, I gotta ask you. You feel me? I gotta start us off. We kind of gotta talk about how's the summer been. Like we're kind of approaching the end of summer. And tell me if you agree here. I said this I think on my channel where I understand that season-wise, the summer ends September 21st, officially. But I typically look at the start of September as like the end of summer, in my opinion. That's kind of how I look at it. So like, it's September, I think summer's over, even though it realistically is over September 21st. But Bari, how you been, bro? How was your summer? Talk to us, bro. Talk to us. Tell us what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I've been all right. Been pretty good. A lot of stuff happening throughout the summertime. That's why a break was really needed. Like I look at the same way too. Like beginning of September, summer is over. We all went to school, went to college, and that's pretty much around that time we was like, all right, summer's done. But yeah, I mean, it's been a rocky road here and there. Had some ups and downs. Recently just found out, my uncle passed away. So next week,
condolences, man.
Next week won't be able to do the show because I won't be here, do funeral service and whatnot. So, so yeah, as we come back, life hits you hard, So next week is going to be a off one, but we'll be back the following weekend. But yeah, I mean, gaming wise, it's been great. Enjoying a lot of these games out here. Evo, first time going to Evo this summer. Wonderful experience.
Incredible
Getting to meet,
experience.
some of the people in the community for the first time. Got to meet my bro Chuck first time. We met up with TZ, Kendra, DC, Nels, Kendra's husband. There's mad people. My man Oolong T met up with him. Ant, the TNT
Jedi.
boys,
Yep, met up
Jet
with
Eye.
Jedi. Met up with
His friend as well.
Chips, his friend
Yeah,
Clutch.
Chips and Sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chips and
we met
Sticks
up with
and
a lot
his
of
girl.
people, man.
His
during the
friend's name
summer.
is Clutch. Shout out to his friend.
Okay.
Yeah, Clutch. Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, met up with a lot of people this summer, man. It was great just to interact and actually meet people in person instead of just typing on the keyboard or your phone through a screen or whatnot. So yeah, that stuff was definitely needed. And with all that experience, we can come back on the show and talk about some of those things, just in a better way and manner. But yeah, overall it was a cool summer. Like I said, it's been a rocky road, but that's just life. But gaming wise, I'm having a great time. I'm having a wonderful time. Something ended. A game that I enjoyed ended. We're gonna talk about that. But other than that, it's been a great time for me personally, gaming wise. And I know that's frowned upon in the gaming community, but the WUPS is back. We here. We're gonna talk about some games with these podcasts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
How about you, man? How you doing? Everything good? Y'all appreciate the condolences, everyone. Yeah, it was definitely sad when I found out, but
yeah,
got toughen it out. But how you feeling though, my man?
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, I gotta be honest. This it's always good to take breaks, right? From doing the things that you love, and me and Bari, we both really enjoy doing this podcast and doing content and things like that. But it's definitely a hobby, and it's something where you sometimes got to take a break from. And so, the summer break was definitely needed. I had took a bit of a break from social media too. I wasn't posting as much, and just really enjoying the summer. Like, this summer, definitely was out a lot. I traveled a lot this summer. I did a lot of awesome things. Outside of, going to Vegas and going to Evo and meeting a lot of great people there, which was a really great experience within itself. Not just from a gamer perspective, but being able to vibe with people, because and this is something I've said before. Oftentimes when you meet people online, sometimes how they are online isn't who they are in real life, or sometimes your personalities might not gel too well in real life like it would online. That's why I think it's important to meet people, face to face, because you can really get a sense of the type of people or person that person is, how they really are. Yeah. So it was really good to meet a lot of people that I tend to speak to, game with, congregate with on a almost on a daily basis and talk to regularly. It was good to really meet them and vibe with them and really just just pretty much build. So that was really great to see, really great to experience, and just a lot of great memories this summer for me. Outside of like traveling, definitely did a lot of things locally as well. Over the summer, went out a lot, just had fun. I had a lot of fun this summer and, really, really enjoyed it. And the break was needed, man, because now coming back, I'm recharged, I'm refreshed. I got my energy back, like and like I always say, like, I don't like to do things or do content or whatever, and my energy is not there because it's not fair to myself, but it's also not fair to our audience. So, the breaks are needed. So shout out to everybody that rocks out with us and stick around with us when Bari and I go on our little sabbaticals. All right. But we back. WUPS is back. Gaming podcasts are back, guys. And yeah, it's gonna be a great one. It's gonna be a great one, man. So big shout out to everybody, man. But let us know in the comments, let us know in the chat. How was your summer? Was it good? Did you do anything special? Let us know. The WUPS boys would love to know.
Did you buy some games?
Did you buy some? Oh yeah, lots of gaming too over the summer. Your boy was definitely gaming heavy over the summer as well.
You play no game.
You're right. According to certain people.
Yeah.
Your boy don't play no games. But a lot of good games. A lot of good games was played and completed, and we playing a lot more good games right now. But before we get into our games that we are going to spotlight, we definitely got to talk about Bari, the games released for the week. And Bari, you see, this is why we shouldn't have gone away. Because when we went on our sabbatical, I think Push Square took that as a means for them to take their break from updating the games released for the week. Because it's still in August and we in September. What is going on, Push Square? But we're going to do it off the cuff because you know how WUPS boys do. And one game that I do know released this week is, I think, a game that most of us in the chat are playing. You understand? It has a bot. And no, I'm not talking about that bot. I'm talking about PlayStation bot. And it's an Astro bot. Astro bot released this week. And it's absolutely incredible. Me and Bari will be talking about it and giving our... Oh, my controller. Damn, I should have brought the controller. It's sitting over there. So, but yes, I do have the special edition controller as well. But yeah, so Astro bot did release this week, yesterday actually. And I'm sure everyone and their mama is playing that game, is seeing some critical success. A lot of people are loving it. A lot of people are sharing their experiences with it. So, you know, it's a good thing. So Astro bot, I know, released this week. And then the early edition of Space Marine, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. If you bought the gold edition or the ultimate edition, that also released this week as well. And that's really good, really fun game. I'm really, really enjoying that game. I played it yesterday. I'm having fun with it. Did Gundam release this week or was that last week, Bari?
Gundam released last week.
Oh, last week? Okay. I know there's probably more games.
Gundam,
but
Visions.
Visions of Mana released the past couple of weeks as well. Last week, actually, Visions of Mana released. Gundam Breaker 4 released last week as well. Star Wars Outlaws released last week, or within the last 2 weeks or so. Officially that released as well. And I'm trying to think of some other games that have released within like the last two or 3 weeks or so.
Concord.
Yo, we gonna talk. Listen, Concord is definitely going to be something we're going to talk about. That's going to be our discussion because I know it's going to be a lot of passion from both myself and Bari. So you're not going to want to miss that discussion because especially for me and Bari, we played that game a lot, put a lot of time into that game. So we are definitely going to be really critical. What's up?
What is Concord? Can you explain it?
Concord is a 5v5 hero-based first-person shooter where you can play, there's different game modes and things that you can do, that you could play as, and there's different heroes and whatnot that you can do.
Can you look in the camera, please?
Yeah, I'm looking in the camera. What's up?
Thank you. You forgot what Concord is now.
What's Concord?
We never played it.
What's Concord? I don't know what that is. Does anybody know what Concord is? I don't know what that is.
A what?
Huh?
A what?
I wish you had the Men in Black thing. It'd been better with the Men in Black, like a little. Yo,
I know. I try to use my phone with it, but that's what PlayStation did this week.
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna game.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Don't worry. We got a lot of news, but I promise you,
that's gonna be a lot of passion. It's gonna be a lot of passion for me and Bari with that. But we also going to talk about our Black Ops 3 impressions. I mean, Black Ops 6 impressions. Astro bot and whatnot. So stick around, guys. It's gonna be a lot of good things to talk about and catch up on. So we appreciate y'all. With that being said, guys, we are now going to get into the spotlight portion of the show. And if you're new here, the spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games that we think y'all should check out. Right? It could be a brand new game. It could be an old game. It could be a game for your childhood. It could be a game that hasn't even released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. Bari, starting with you. What is your spotlight game for the week? And are you gonna break the rules?
Your persona, I'm gonna decimate the rules.
Yo, I was gonna say it's been 2 months.
I'm gonna destroy the rules.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Because my games for the week got a theme this week. I mean, the first half got a theme. Yes, we doing parts. We doing sequels to the games for the week. And this is the prequel. Okay, this is the first one. So the theme is it should be free to play.
Oh my god.
So here are some games I'm going to be spotlighting that are free to play. Since everybody, was quoting what should be free to play or not. here's some free-to-play games I'm gonna recommend to you or suggest to you. Or no, I'm not even recommending. I'm just reading them out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fortnite.
you're in for a treat. Bari's in rare form today. I'm just letting y'all know. Go ahead, my fault, Bari. Go ahead.
What? Fortnite.
Mm.
Free to play. Roblox. Free to play. Zenless Zone Zero.
Fire.
Free to play. Valorant. A free to play game that I don't see nobody in this community play, but it should be free to play. It's free to play. And it's a hero shooter. Genshin Impact. Free to play. First Descendant. Free to play. And he got some, some nice little girls. Apex Legends. Free to play. Overwatch 2. Free to play. Warframe. Free to play. Rocket League. Free to play. Honkai Star Rail. Free to play. This is a few stuff I just want to list off there for everybody that love free to play games and want battle passes and microtransactions and all those things that they wished upon other games that don't offer that things. So just want to do that for the PlayStation Nation. But that's the first half. We're going to go to the second half as far as my spotlight games of the week. And it's the most recent games to come out, man. Yo, Visions of Mana, yo. Square Enix.
Fire.
Oh my goodness. What a gorgeous looking game. I'm finally diving into it this weekend. And I'm just like, yo, this game is gorgeous, man. Gameplay wise, it feels very loose. You know what I mean? I'm not stiff. I'm very loose parts. It's very loose how you can move. There's dashing. You know what I mean? Very, very Mana-like series type stuff. But I just feel like it feels more fluid with Visions of Mana for sure. And yeah, just looking at the set pieces, just looking at the vistas. I mean, it's just a gorgeous looking game. I like the interaction, more interactions going on as you travel throughout the worlds and all that stuff. I love that stuff, man. So yeah, Visions of Mana. Definitely a highly recommended one for me. Astrobot. Been loving the hell out of some Astrobot, man. Got like about 6 hours in the game. Probably a little bit more, to be honest with you. And I'm on the third world. Very, very fun game, man. That second world is amazing, man. The Battle War stage, all the little smaller stages, the more challenging, platformer stuff, really, really cool. You know what I mean? That's where the difficulty got a little spike, in my opinion. But throughout the time, I was just like, damn, this game is pretty easy, man. I can see myself like platinum this pretty fast. Then I got to them little secondary levels. I'm like, the triangle, I think it's called like some triangle. It's a triangle button theme mini world. And every one of those joints was a little bit challenging, but the last two was very, very challenging. Took me a while to get to it. Obviously, if you just have some perseverance, you're gonna get through it. But as far as just like throughout the worlds, okay, this is where the challenge definitely picked up. But I'm just loving the throwbacks in Astrobot. I'm loving the nostalgic trip. I'm loving the fact that it's catering to the new fans, but it's also catering to the old school fans like us, that been on PlayStation 1 all day one, been playing these PlayStation 1 properties, seeing these characters that's long forgotten, but not really forgotten, but still long forgotten, but not really forgotten, even though they're being, cameoed in these type of games, but they're still forgotten. You know what I mean? It's just dope to see that stuff, man. It's just like, man, as I'm unlocking these characters, I'm just like, yo, I remember when I played this demo, or I remember when I played Intelligent Cube. I was ass at that game. I don't even know what the hell I was doing, but I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, yo, it's just a cool ass, and then the gameplay aspects is really fun as well, man. So you got all this, cameo from older characters, these concepts from other games and stuff like that. But the gameplay, adding these new abilities to it and all that, the DualSense controllers that peak in this game. It's just a great experience, man. The boss fights is very, very fun as well. You know what I mean? Just seeing how unique those boss fights is going. Very Mario-esque as far as the approach with the boss fights. But yeah, been loving the hell out of Astrobot. A game I recently platinum, Black Myth Wukong, man. This game been waiting for years. It finally came, and I was determined to get this platinum because one of the hardest parts about Black Myth Wukong is getting all the curios or the little medicine things, because some of those things are RNG drops from specific enemies. And it's just like, yo, like when I first completed that game, I was just like, let me go and try to get this platinum. So I went to what's the name, Power Pricks website, and just seeing some of the stuff that I was missing. I was like, yo, I'm missing all of this. Yo, it took me like about almost 60 hours to beat this game. How am I missing all of this shit? Because there's a lot of secrets in Black Myth Wukong, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know these enemies. Some of the enemies that dropped some of the curios I got, but I didn't know this specific enemy was dropping this stuff. So just going back and cleaning up all of that stuff and playing a New Game Plus. I'm actually on New Game Plus now because I just beat New Game Plus earlier this morning. So, and then all the relics that you got, you get to pick the other stuff, the other abilities that the relics give you. So you're OP. And I feel like you get really, really OP, or you become like Wukong when you on New Game Plus 4, because if you do New Game Plus 3 times, you get all the relic abilities. And I'm just assuming that now, like, you get to feel how Wukong really is or whatnot. But Destin one's a beast. But yo, I'm loving the hell. All bosses. You got to be all bosses to complete as well, which was a great challenge. Was pretty fun as well. But yeah, I love the hell out of that game, man. I love the hell out of that game. So yeah, Black Myth Wukong, I highly recommend. And Gundam Breaker 4. I'm diving into Gundam Breaker 4 this weekend, or just this past couple of days. Getting my Wing Gundam right. And yeah, that game feels good. Getting some of the combos, because some of the combos actually transition from the Versus series in that. As far as like the pop-ups or juggles, you can do all of that in the training room, or you can do that with enemies that you're going to be encountering in the story or multiplayer levels and whatnot. So yeah, like, fixing up and building up the Gundams. I'm a big fan of the series. If you know, I love Gundam. It's just really hard to share in the past ones because everything got, is pretty much like blocked in the past games or whatnot. But they had no issues not, to sharing everything here with this one. So there's going to be some few Gundam stuff I will be sharing very soon. But yeah, I'm just loving that game. And I finally got my Wing Gundam actual shield. For some reason I was missing it, but it's there now. And yeah, now we can rock out. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are going to be my spotlight games for the week. Persona, free to play, and the recent games that came out that I've been playing, enjoying. You know what I'm spotlighting too? Well, nah, I ain't gonna spotlight it. We're gonna share it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. Cause I can't spotlight because it ain't in the store no more. But
Yo.
yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna cut it short.
Those are good spotlights though, honestly. Yeah, those are good spotlights. And yeah, the free to play category was pretty interesting because, everything should be free to play, according to some people. But anyway, so for me, guys, my spotlights are going to be pretty similar to Bari's, but I'll try to keep it a little different. But the first spotlight that I'm actually going to give is a game that I played last night and I streamed it. Yo, Warhammer 40K Space Marines 2. Yeah, this game, if you're looking for something that is gory, high octane action, and it's just shoot, kill, bang, 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 you're gonna get that with Warhammer, man. For Space Marines 2. This game is action packed as hell. It is a lot of enemies, a lot of things happening on the screen. It's never a dull moment from what I played. I played about 3.5 hours of the game, and I'm enjoying it, man. Like, I really think this is a really fun game, and I'm not really a big Warhammer person. Like, I don't really know the lore of Warhammer, because I know Warhammer, the franchise, has like RTS games, and I think there's a board game to this or something like that. Like, I know that the lore of Warhammer,
you're like a super soldier.
Yeah.
I know.
I know that the lore, the lore of Warhammer 40K in itself is just very deep, right? But with Space Marine and Space Marine 2, like, this is my first Space Marines game. Like, Space Marine, I didn't play Space Marine 1, I only played Space Marines 2. And really what captured me was like the gameplay. You know, I remember when they were showing gameplay a while back when they announced this game was showing things off. I was like intrigued by it then, but now like seeing even more gameplay and just seeing everything that you can do in this game and the action and the combat, I was just like, you know what? I know my plate is full right now when it comes to games that I want to play and complete, but I think I could scooch a little bit of the food off to a side a little bit and just stick one more dish on there. So I have been playing Space Marines too, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a really great game. So check it out. Check it out. Second game, obviously, Astro.
So should it be free to play?
Should it be free to play? Yes.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to spend money on games. It should be free, and then they should just nickel and dime me after the fact.
I think that's the more logical path that they should have took.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So,
I agree. They should have went free to play and had a battle pass and microtransactions. I agree. Anyway, yeah. So and then my second spotlight is going to be obviously Astrobot. Listen, Astrobot is incredible. Like I've got about maybe 6-7 hours in the game. No, I'm probably like about 4 or 5 hours in the game so far. If you're looking for something that's, how do I explain this? If you're looking for something that is just easygoing, just chill, a walk down memory lane, especially if you're a big PlayStation fan, even if you're not a PlayStation fan, just to see the lore and like you get to see a lot of that history with PlayStation, both first party franchises, but also third party games that really are synonymous with PlayStation. Like, you know, when you think of some of these games, you really do think PlayStation. Astrobot is it, man. And
that's so, a bar.
And you know, the game looks absolutely beautiful. Astrobot is super cute little robot saving his pals, which is really fun. The level design in this game is it really is unique. Every level that I've played so far feels different with different things to do. Very beautiful. I'm in the second world. I'm like halfway through the second world. I'm gonna play some of that over the weekend as well. Play more of it over the weekend. But Astrobot is really fun. The DualSense features, you know, are there. So the haptic feedback, the adaptive triggers, all of that is there. And it's just a much bigger world and much bigger experience. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's fun. I think it's great. I think it's a great time. And I think it's a nice change of pace and a nice palate cleanse when it comes to the plethora of games that we've been playing throughout the year. And I think Astrobot hits on all notes so far. I still need to beat it. Got to get the platinum and all that stuff. But as of right now, it's definitely sitting in my, it looks like it will be sitting in my top 3 games of the year or top 5 games of the year. But again, I got to beat it. Pause. The next game, the next game from me.
My bad.
I don't know. I mean, this is episode 169, but Bari, you might want to clean that up a little bit. But
hey, you said it, brother, not me.
But the next game for me, the next spotlight for me, Visions of Mana. If you've been following me throughout the summer, I had gone back and I wanted to complete the Visions of Mana games, at least get those platinums in those. I said, you know what, let me go back and platinum these games and kind of prepare for Visions of Mana. So I went and got Trials of Mana Platinum. I got Secrets of Mana Platinum. Visions of Mana, absolutely. This game is absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautiful, fun game. The combat is really good, really different. It still maintains that Mana feel or essence when it comes to like the ring menu and things like that, the shortcuts that you can do. But the way that they did the class system in this game, there really is no limits to what you can do when it comes to the characters. So whenever you collect the spirits, so like Sylphid or I forgot shorty name, the moon spirit, I forgot her name, but it's not tied to just one character or one set of characters. You can really now mix and match all the spirit abilities with whatever character you want and build up your own, and they all get different abilities and different weapons and things like that. And it's just so much that you can do with that now and really mix and match to build up like the ultimate team. Combat is fun. The story is really interesting so far. I got about maybe 13 hours into the game. I got the first 3 characters, just been running around. It's fun to run around because they got cool little side activities that you can do as well. So like there's like these realms that you can go into using one of the spirits, and it becomes a time trial where you have to fight these enemies to get like more spirit points. So you get like a special piece of armor or a special piece of upgrade or something like that. That stuff is also really fun to do. And I'm playing on hard difficulty. It's really fun, really challenging. If you're somebody that's on the fence about Visions of Mana, I would say definitely look at it and pick it up.
Why would you be on the fence?
I don't know. Like I don't know these people. I'm just saying. You feel me? But yeah, Visions of Mana, and I'm actually gonna throw Trials of Mana and Secrets of Mana in there as well. As my spotlights. Definitely love those games. I love that series, man. Definitely check out the Mana series for sure. And then
I remember when I was a wee little boy and I played Secrets of Mana. Go ahead.
Then the final spotlight for me, guys. Listen, guys, we've been going the whole summer, so spotlight's gonna be a little longer. Today.
Yeah, your spotlight longer than mine, man. Goddamn.
You just did 2 sections of a spotlight. Get up out of here. Then my final spotlight, guys, is actually a game that's gonna be releasing a little bit later this year, and the game that I'm talking about is it just slipped my mind. Ys 10 Nordics. This game comes out next month. Actually, October. I am absolutely excited for Ys 10. I've been wanting this game since it released in Japan. And I was like, I need that Western release. Please give me that Western release. They're giving us that Western release, and we're getting Oath of Flagana. Or did that already release? The Oath of Flagana release?
No, that's 2025.
2025. It's our time, man. So Ys 10 Nordics, can't wait for that. Super excited for that. And honorable mention, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, which comes out in November. I cannot wait for this game. I'm very, very excited. It's RPG time, man. It's RPG players. It's our time. It's our time, guys. And those are my spotlights for the week.
Yo, PlayStation Nation, I need to say something real quick too, man. Before we get to the super chats and all that, I need y'all to support these games, man. Especially if you like these stuff. Everybody want these RPGs. Everybody want these type of games, and I just don't see, many people supporting these things, man. If you enjoy developer, if you enjoy a series, a franchise, a game, what is the issue with buying a game? Get it together, man. We out here looking crazy. But
I agree.
Let's get to these super chats, man.
I agree. But those are
back.
Those are our spotlights for the week, guys. But definitely let us know in the chat, in the comments, what are y'all spotlight games for the week, man? We would love to hear it. And let's get into these membership messages and super chats, guys. Like I said, we always appreciate those that rock out with us and support WUPS. So big shout out to Henry Heck, becoming a member of the WUPS Nation membership. Big shout out to you, Henry. Appreciate you, bro. And then shout out to Cyber Dragon, member for 28 months. 28 months. Shout out to Cyber Dragon. That's Cyber Dragon, somebody that's been supporting me and Bari, both individually and collectively for like years, like well over a decade, man. So big shout out to Cyber Dragon. He says, morning chat mods and the What's Up PlayStation brunch has just gotten better. Welcome back. Thank you, Cyber. We appreciate you, man. And shout out to Cobb Sanity, 11 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He says, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Shout out to you, Cobb, man. Appreciate you, man. That's a great Mace song, by the way. If you guys never heard that song, definitely listen to that song.
Ain't the same since I've been around.
And then, Teasy the GOAT in the building. Shout out to my boy Teasy, man. 15 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He says, welcome back, boys. I am Astro. Shout out to you, Teasy. Appreciate you, bro. And then shout out the legendary Yobi for the $20 super chat. It says, peace, love, life. Welcome back, gents. Hit the ground running and keep building the legacy of WUPS. Yes, sir. We appreciate you, legendary.
Appreciate
Yeah, appreciate you for real. And then shout out to Bird in the building, 28 months as a member. He says, who is out here tickling fancies? Great to have great to have you back, fellas. Appreciate you, Bird, man. Always rocking out with us, man. And then shout out to Wolfgang Misha, my 10 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Says the best PlayStation podcast has returned. Absolutely, it has. Absolutely, it has. Shout out to you, Wolfgang. And then shout out to Pink Princess in the City for the $5 super chat. Pink Princess, we always appreciate. She says, hi, WUPS. Good morning, Persona and J Bari, New York in the house. Happy to be
Pink
with
Princess.
everybody today. Yes, sir.
We so NY the Xbox and they don't like us. We so NY, we gotta represent them boys like we represent PlayStation. I forgot the lyrics, my bad.
No, he says so NY like the boys that make PlayStation.
Made PlayStation.
Yes,
You already, I forget that.
Yo,
I've been saying that for years. Matter of fact, over 10 years
Yes, yes, it has been over 10 years. I started on
now.
a council
I forget my
podcast.
old shit.
I started on a council podcast episode. Keep it so NY. Keep it so NY like them boys that make PlayStation. Because you already know. Yo, and then shout out to Stone in the building. Appreciate you for the super chat. Stone says, what up, fellas, chat, and lurkers? Will I be seeing the WUPS men at PAX East? Absolutely. We'll be there next year. 100%. 100% would be there next year.
Yeah, we definitely be at PAX.
And we're gonna be there all 4 days. Yeah, we're going there all 4 days. Yeah, we're gonna be there.
We learned a lesson this from last year.
We'll
be there all 4 days.
Absolutely. And we're gonna go like a day. Listen, this year when we went to PAX, it was kind of like on a whim. So like we didn't really have like a adequate amount of time to plan. But next year when we go to PAX East, oh not yet. We
Yo, real talk too. Stone, she just started her YouTube channel. So if you all are not subscribed to her YouTube channel, I will put the link in the chat. But definitely go and subscribe to Stone's YouTube channel. She's been streaming some Call of Duty and some other stuff as well on there. And yeah, it's just cool to see, more people actually playing and showing the games on YouTube rather than just like yep. All this video game stuff, but definitely gonna support Stone. I'll put her stuff on. I'll have it in the chat very soon, and we'll put it in the description as well.
Yes, sir. And then shout out to Chuck Gaming, 23 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Chuck says, my brothers are back. Saturday mornings are officially normal now. God bless. Yes, sir. Yo, and make sure you guys check out Plus on Block podcast with Chuck Gaming and Dreology 619 every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time on their channel, Plus on Block podcast. Big shout out to my boy Chuck, man. Crazy, yo, Bari. Our podcast comes back, and didn't football officially start this week too?
Yeah. It was a good game yesterday.
Yes,
I missed the majority of it.
I seen the highlights. I seen the highlights. It looked good. And then shout out to Henzu Hattori, 14 months as a member on the channel. Says, we're back. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Glad to see you boys. Can't wait to play Astro tonight. Keep that grind and be blessed. Appreciate you, Henzu. Appreciate you always, man. Rocking out with us, man. 14 months on the channel. And then shout out to No Cap Podcast. If you don't know No Cap Podcast, aka Sick Humor TV. If you guys are wondering, Sick Humor is the one that did our intro song whenever you are waiting for the podcast to start. That's Sick, aka No Cap Podcast. So shout out to our boy Sick for doing that song for us, man, and just always rocking out with us, man. Appreciate you for the super chat, Sick. He says, welcome back. Shout out to my boy Sick, man. And then Blue Mustang 357, 28 months as a member on the channel. Appreciate you, Blue Mustang. Says, plenty of games to wet your whistle this season. Facts. Big facts. Hey, and then big shout out to
listen. I don't need my whistle to be wet. I got
Yo, you wild. And then shout out to No Cap Podcast again. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, whole slate, baby. Whole slate. Yes, sir. But okay. Those are the super chats. I appreciate everybody. We appreciate you guys for just showing the love, showing the support, and rocking out with WUPS. But now we got to get into some news because there's a lot of news. And some stuff might be some things from like a week or 2 weeks ago. But, we just playing a little catch up, as we get back into the rigmarole of how we do things. But obviously, we're going to talk about the most important news that came out this week. But guys, it wouldn't be a new month. It wouldn't be What's Up PlayStation Podcast without me and Bari starting off our news segment with tradition. It's tradition, guys. And I think you know what I'm talking about. The PlayStation September games for the month. Bari, we got to get into it, man, because we're getting some pretty interesting games this week, and I'm curious to see.
Did we get into an Astrobot impression? We did speak about Astrobot as far as like games of the week. We did talk about it in great length. So
I mean, we could talk about it after this, or we can do it.
No, we go. We can move.
All right. So the September PlayStation Plus games, Bari, we got a brand new game called Quidditch Champions for the PS5, PS4. Quidditch Champions. Then we got MLB The Show 24, and we got Little Nightmares 2. The games that will be leaving, well, they've already left because the new month has already started. But the games that left from last month was Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, Five Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach, and Ender's Lilies. But Bari,
Ender's Lilies is a great game.
It is fun. In terms of this month with the Harry Potter Quidditch, The Show 24, and Little Nightmares 2, how are you? What's your score? What score are you giving this month for PlayStation Plus free games?
I got 2 scores, Persona. My subjective score
Okay.
and the objective score. Before I give the subjective score, I got to give the objective score.
Okay.
Well, you know what? We don't need no objectivity. I give 1 score. We just be subjective. All right. So this is a month where finally there's a month where all these games that they offer, I don't personally own. You know, Quidditch is a new game. So right there, that's a day 1 and plus game. So obviously, yeah, we don't have that. MLB The Show, I don't really play baseball games like that. The only reason why I ever bought MLB one time was because they had a Ken Griffey edition, and I bought it. I got the hat. I got my Ken Griffey signed whatever. And I gave away to shout out to Uppercase J. I gave away all the stuff that came with that collector's edition to Uppercase J. Little Nightmares 2. I never had. I had Little Nightmares 1, but I didn't have 2. So yeah, this actually is a month where I'm actually benefiting from PlayStation Plus monthly offerings. So my personal score, I'm gonna give it a B plus because is I'm not really interested in the Quidditch champion game, or I'm not really interested in MLB. Little Nightmares does great to have, but overall it's something that I pay for the service and I'm benefiting from. So I give them, the nod towards that. So I'm gonna give it a B plus overall. And just having MLB in there, which they typically, do put in there later on. I think this is probably like the fastest they put in there. But it's a good get. But yeah, I'm giving it a B plus for my overall score in September. What about you, Persona?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This month kind of ass to me. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm
good.
Yeah, I'm good on this month. I already own Little Nightmares 2. It's funny, like I own both of these games, Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and I haven't even started them yet. I know people say those are great games, and I'll probably get to them at some point, but that doesn't really, whatever. The Harry Potter Quidditch game, this is probably gonna sound a little biased, but I feel like they should have added Quidditch to Hogwarts Legacy. I feel like this game releasing after Hogwarts Legacy, to me personally, you kind of missed the boat, on the hype. So like for me, this Quidditch game, I'm good on this. I'm extra good. And in terms of the show, I'm not really a big sports game guy, and damn sure not no baseball. Baseball the game when man with stick hit ball and I'm good. So for me personally, no, I'm good. I mean, I watch it from time to time, but like I'm not somebody that would like sit there and avidly play baseball like that. The last baseball game that I truly enjoyed and played was Slugfest back on PS2. So Slugfest. I don't
know what that is.
Yeah, it was this baseball game called Slugfest, and what was so cool about it was like you could enter in like the cheat codes to do like flaming bat and do like knock them out, home runs and like home run derby and all that stuff. I just wasn't really that big. I'm not really that big of a sports guy, like in general, right? But for me, I'm actually going to give September a C, because for me, this just doesn't really look like a very appealing list of games for me personally. So for me, I'm giving September's PS Plus a C. It is what
give it a C.
Yeah, give it a C.
Time out.
Time
We're
out.
gonna do some Zach Morris real quick. Time out. You
Okay.
gotta freeze, Persona. You can't move.
Okay.
All right. So you pretend that you're moving.
Okay.
You're moving around. Let's move around.
All right.
Time out. All right, guys. This is what's gonna happen in this episode. Persona out here wilding, and we gotta stay on brand. So he said a C, but we're gonna turn that score to an A plus, because I don't know what the hell's going on with Persona right now. Stay on fucking brand. We're a PlayStation fanboy podcast, and a C is too low for him to be given a PlayStation Plus monthly games. Time in.
So yeah, like I was saying, it's a C. It's a C, and we gonna go from there. No, I mean it not on legit. It really, this month just really doesn't look appealing to me, man. Like straight up, it don't look all that appealing. Yo, you're a funny dude, man.
Yeah, you remember that? It's Saved by the Bell. He was like,
I remember that. It was
everybody-
like, time out and everybody freeze. Yo, funny. All right, so that's the PS Plus games, right? But Bari, we got to get into some voting. And when I say voting, I mean August best game. And I think I already know. I think I know what you're going to vote for, but we're going to talk about it anyway, guys. So the PS Plus, I mean, not PS Plus, but PlayStation has released PlayStation Choice Vote for August 2024's best new game. And the list is pretty interesting, Bari. So on this list that you could vote for, we got Black Myth Wukong, Cat Crest 3, Crypt Custodian, Signy, All Guns Blazing, Gory, Cuddly Carnage, Gundam Breaker 4, Madden NFL 25, Monster Jam Showdown, Star Wars Outlaws, SteamWorld Heist 2. Thank goodness you're here. That time I got reincarnated. I got tongue twisted. That time I got reincarnated as a slime Isekai Chronicles, Tomba Special Edition, Vampire Survivors, and last but not least, Visions of Mana. Bari, looking at that list, which game would you personally? So I have two questions. Which game are you personally voting for? And then which game do you? So subjectively, what game would you vote for? And objectively, what game do you think will win for the August?
Yo, it's surprising because I bought some cool games last month. So I did get Vampire Survivor. I bought that.
You
Didn't
did?
start that yet. Yeah, I bought the Castlevania Dominus collection, and I bought Pepper Grinder as well.
Okay.
All last month. I know Pepper Grinder, that's new, right? That came out last month. I'm surprised it's not up there. Signy, I gotta buy that though, cause that's my shit. That type of aim, bullet hell, that's my shit. So I gotta get that. But personally, you know what? Before I go to my personal, PlayStation, why is Concord not up there? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, bro. You know why? Cut it out. You know why it's not there, bro. I would have voted. No, listen. I am gonna say that because that's gonna get clipped, and they're gonna say I'm capping, and I'm not. But go ahead. Y'all go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
My personal pick is Black Myth Wukong. Definitely in my top 5 games for the year. I'm loving the hell out of that game. I'm like I said, there's a few games where I'll platinum and I'm still playing. Rebirth, Relink, Stellar Blade, and Wukong. You know what I mean? And there's incentive for me to keep playing it because you get more shit. But yeah, Black Myth Wukong is definitely my personal choice. Okay. As far as you're saying,
so like
who is
like who do you think objectively, like which game do you see edging out and winning the most, winning August? Based on
I'm gonna do the cop out. I'm gonna do the cop out because it's three choices. I think Black Myth, is gonna win the month because out of all these games, it decimated everybody as far as game sales. So more people are playing that, but it's depending on, I don't know who can vote on this list. Like people in China can vote on this list. So that's dependent on that. I can also see something like a Vampire Survivors winning something like this. It's a very popular game that people like. It's finally on PlayStation, and you know what I mean. It's one of those games you can sit back and just use one hand and you do what you gotta do.
Whoa! Use one hand for what? Whoa! Excuse me? Excuse me? Use one hand
and do what you gotta do.
Sir,
whatever you want to do with that hand, go ahead and do it.
Sir, this is a family-friendly show. You understand? We don't know if people got their kids watching the show as well. This is a family-friendly show, sir.
Hey, listen.
What? Listen, I get it's episode 169. But damn, Bari, gotta be subtle.
What?
Hey, Chuck. Chuck, wow. He a fan. Hey, yo. Go ahead, my fault, go ahead. All right, so Black Myth.
The third one, I can see 2 ways. Either Star Wars or Madden.
Madden's not winning that. Madden's not winning that, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. That's not winning.
Oh, you said Madden? I mean,
no.
if
Not
you
even
gotta look at it,
objectively.
these are the games that a lot of people play. Like Madden, people gonna be playing that. But you
Mm.
know what? I'm just gonna stick with one. I'm stick with Black Myth.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, for me personally, because I didn't put enough time in Black Myth like you did. Like I've only got maybe 4 or 5 hours into the game. What I played of it, I think is absolutely a great fun game. But for me, the game that I personally would vote for off this list is another game that I've been highly anticipating, which is of course Visions of Mana. So my vote subjectively would go to Visions of Mana for this, right? But in terms of like what I think will win, the 3 games that I could definitely see, I can definitely see Wukong winning, edging that out. So I can see Wukong, I can see Star Wars Outlaws. Do not ever underestimate Star Wars fandom. As much as some people may be, crapping on the game and it might not, people aren't feeling it. A lot more people are buying and playing this game. Trust me. So, yeah, Star Wars Outlaws, I can see it winning it. And then the third one, I guess I say Madden.
Bro, a lot people.
Yeah, I would
people,
say Madden.
Madden
Yeah.
don't review well like that, but people play it.
buy it. Yeah,
People be
buy
hating
it.
that game, but they play it.
Yeah, people do
For
buy
some
it and
strange
play it.
reason.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. So, objectively, that's what I think. And honestly, I think it's probably gonna go to. I for some reason I feel like Black Myth will take it though. Like I just feel like when they do announce who won, it's most likely gonna be Black Myth, Wukong who won that. So, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely appreciate everyone in here. We got 197 people here. Hit the like button. We just get into the news segment of the show, and yeah, it's quite a lot of news. So listen,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Like I said, the emotions gonna be peaking.
It
It's
is
like a roller coaster this episode, man. So definitely hit the like button if you're new here.
Yes,
Hit the
sir.
subscribe button. Hopefully you enjoy your stay or What's Up PlayStation podcast.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see.
And if you find in our channel for the first time, hopefully we earn your like and subscribe by the end. We'll see. Stick around though.
Yeah,
There's a
man,
lot of
and
things we're talking about.
Get familiar with the content.
Yes, sir.
There's other stuff that we put out there. Shout out to Viper Reef's Corner for doing our timestamps.
Yes, sir. Listen, give y'all love to Viper in that chat, man. Because when it comes to the timestamps, he puts his own twist on it, and he does it every week. Give y'all love to Viper in that chat, man. Because Viper, he does a lot, man. We appreciate Viper Reef's Corner tremendously on this channel.
There's time for time. We bless up my man Viper Reef. Because,
Absolutely.
he takes the time to dedicate that stuff.
Absolutely.
So, we show our appreciation. When we need to show our appreciation.
Absolutely.
So we bless him up, so.
Absolutely. But yo, Bari, I have a question for you. Because I know you like 100 years old. You ancient. So,
Close to it.
Question: how old were you 30 years ago?
Sheesh. Our brother was 10.
You were 10. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
You are the big 4-0? Damn, you old, Bari.
Sir.
It feels good to
Sir.
still be young and vibrant, and it just feels good to be young. Have my youth, as Guy Sensei would say. The flames of youth burn within me. You understand?
It's the problem with the youth them.
The youth,
the
no,
youth
go
them-
ahead.
They the youngest in the motherfucker, but always want to talk about old school gaming and old school.
Well, hold on. I ain't that
Yo
young.
ass
I
down.
ain't that young now. Hold up. Your boy about to be, I'm 30. I'm about to be 33. Hold on now. I ain't that young.
You was 3 years old 30 years ago.
Relax. Relax. The frame,
What you
the
know about
flames,
old school
the
gaming?
flames of youth burn within me. You heard?
That's what you
Yo,
was
you
saying. That's
stupid.
what you was
Bullshit.
doing.
Nah,
I was
brother.
out here
Nah,
playing these
brother. I was
games.
playing them games, my boy. Trust and believe. But yo, Bari, the reason why I asked that question is because PlayStation is celebrating 30 years of PlayStation. And they have something special. So again, the 30 years is in December, but they're starting the celebration now. So there's a lot of cool things. Oh, is that a PS1? Is that that's the mini, right? The PS1 mini?
Sir, you think I wasn't gonna get this? And I bought it day one.
Yes, sir. That's what I did. I
Even
missed
though
out on that
this
one.
product is not the greatest. They definitely messed up on releasing this product. But
Yeah.
I had to get it.
I didn't pick it up. I'm kind of mad at that. But they are celebrating 30 years of PlayStation, and they're starting a celebration now, even though the actual anniversary is in December. They're starting it now. And there's some cool things that's going to be happening, and they kind of listed out some of the things. There's something else we're going to talk about after this, but let's get through the actual news first. So for the 30 years of PlayStation, obviously they're going to be celebrating, and one of the big things is obviously Astrobot. They have like a special, like
big things. Yo, Persona.
Hey, yo,
It's a
chill.
PG show,
Hey, yo,
bro.
chill. That
I know
no.
relax.
You don't get that. You don't get that one. You don't get that one because that was definitely not
Nah, that was a reach. That was a reach.
That was definitely a reach, my boy. Stretch Armstrong. That's your new name. So
I reached on purpose. I reached on purpose.
So one of the things is that you get an early look at what's ahead. So it's going to be My First GT. So this holiday, look forward to a free trial version designed to attract diverse players of all skill levels to the globally acclaimed Gran Turismo 7. This upcoming release will include some of the favorite cars, tracks, and race events that evoke the nostalgia and excitement of the first GT experience. Look out for more details on My First GT, available to all PS5 and PS4 players. It's really cool. Another thing is digital game soundtracks. So Sony Music is going to be releasing some highly requested digital game soundtracks, or from fan favorite franchise. Excuse me. So God of War 2, God of War Ghost of Sparta, Twisted Metal, Starhawk, and Unit 13. So that all will be available on Spotify.
Yo, Starhawk music, yo, that's crazy.
I haven't heard Starhawk music in years.
Unit 13, yeah, you remember that game? Was that PSP?
No, that was Vita.
Was it Vita? Yeah. Yo,
Unit 13 was Vita.
I ain't really like that game like that, but yo,
yeah,
releasing the music. Yo, Starhawk, yo, I haven't heard.
Yeah, I haven't heard Starhawk.
Christ.
I haven't heard Starhawk.
Well, yeah, the God of Wars, yeah, that's classic.
Yeah, you
Twisted
have to.
Metal. I don't really remember Twisted Metal music like that per se, but
me neither, actually. Like, I don't like. I'm trying to think back, and like, the music is not really jumping out at me. Like, I'm not really like, oh yeah, I remember that song or whatever. So the music and Twisted.
Yo, y'all remember Starhawk, man? That was a good multiplayer game, man.
Wait,
Very
PlayStation did multiplayer?
Game.
Let me ask you. Oh my God, I'm gonna save it for Concord. Could you imagine? I'm gonna save it for Concord, man. Keep that Starhawk thought in your mind, because when we talk about it in our discussion, listen, guys, don't miss this discussion because it's gonna be good. But yeah, so that's some of the soundtracks, and then another thing that will be coming as well is Shapes of Play, which is a new collection of products. Shapes of Play, crafted by the team behind the design of the PlayStation consoles, gives you opportunities to create fun moments with our iconic shapes. So you're going to have Shapes of Play Battle, which is a board game where you can challenge a friend to line up 4 different shapes of the same color on a board to win. Shapes of Play Create, which is a set of magnetic blocks that you can position in any direction to create fun shapes. And then Shapes of Play Recharge, which lets you experience a new way to recharge between games, especially after that tough boss battle. So this is already available. They will launch December 2024, and it's going to be exclusively available on the PlayStation Direct store for US, UK, France, Germany, Australia.
What happened? A board game where you challenge a friend and line up? Oh, so this is like little small mini games?
Yeah. No, it's actual like blocks and stuff like that. So the board game is an actual board game. The create is magnetic blocks that you'll be able to create different little shapes or different little, like, animals or whatever. And then the recharge is I guess shapes that you can kind of like a stress ball type of thing. So that's what that is. And these are pictures of everything when it comes to all of that.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah. So I'm just like,
so you can purchase this in the Direct. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
And then,
interesting.
Yeah, I'm be honest, I'm good on this. I'm good on this.
I'll get the board game.
I
think that would be cool.
I'd probably the thing that I probably would get would probably be the recharge, which I'm assuming is like a stress ball type of thing. I would probably get that. But I'm
stressed out. Why would you get that one?
Because that's the one I would personally want to get.
Why? Are you stressed out? What's going on, man?
Well, no, I just think it's a cool...
You need a shoulder?
No, I don't need... No, I do not need a shoulder or nothing. But the recharge just seems like something I would, just, especially...
Where would you put it? Just have it around the house?
It would... I'd sit it on my desk and range, because if it's like all 3 like that, I would arrange it in like, a square circle, triangle thing, and kind of go from there. We'll see. But then the last thing, Bari, is free multiplayer online weekend and esports tournaments. So there's going to be an esports tournament happening from September 21st to the 22nd, and the games that will be participating in those tournaments will be it's going to be NBA 2K24, NBA 2K25, Madden NFL 24, the Show 24, EA UFC 5, Tekken 8, and Guilty Gear Strive. And that's going to be a free multiplayer weekend. And if you participate in any of those tournaments, you will receive these cool PlayStation avatars.
Oh, lit. Yeah, I'm going to do the Guilty Gear one.
Yep. So
I'm just going to participate.
That's I know that's a kind of a lot of stuff, guys, but Bari, just kind of looking at all of this here. We're going to get to the other thing, right? Relax, guys. We're going to get to the other part.
I'm gonna do the Guilty Gear one. I'm gonna use Milia. I'm gonna die in 20 seconds, and I'm gonna get my my icon. You know what I mean?
But looking at the celebration so far, Bari, what kind of some of the things that PlayStation has lined up? What's your thoughts on all that? How you feeling about that?
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Offering things or just doing like little throwback, little stuff. Like I think the digital music thing is dope as hell. Like I would like them to do that with more games. I know they're just starting out with these specific games here, but I love video game music and I love like having them on my phone or wherever. And I just listen to it all day, every day. Even back in like the older streams that I used to do, it's always like a video game music, mostly from like fighting games or like RPGs, but just having these music here is pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's dope. So I would definitely buy the God of War stuff. The Starhawk one was pretty cool. I don't remember Twisted Metal. I gotta see the previews. I don't remember really the music of Twisted Metal. I was never really a big Twisted Metal fan like that per se, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, really and truly, I like the little shapes of play thing too, man. Just looking at it, like, yeah, I get it. Not everybody gonna be interested in it, but the fact that they're doing it out of like PlayStation, shapes or colors, you're making a board game out of a PlayStation shape. I think that's pretty cool. Or just have that there as like decoration. I think that's pretty cool. Like, just to have that there, the magnetic blocks. I don't know what I'll do with that, but I'll just have it background. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the free multiplayer, PlayStation always been doing a little competitive stuff, the tournaments. So them doing this stuff, I like what's going on, and there's an incentive to just participate in there. Obviously, I wish there was like other competitive games in there as well. But yeah, I mean, it would be dope. This is a reach, right? It would have been dope, like,
a lot today.
Yeah, like, oh, let's play some Uncharted tournaments, like having register a crew, and then you're gonna challenge other people through Uncharted or The Last of Us or something like that. Something more PlayStation centric as they celebrate 30 years of PlayStation, But that also shows that they are lacking in that department as far as their own multiplayer type games, because even in celebrating for the 30th anniversary, you don't have a specific game other than MLB to tie into, like, oh, this is a PlayStation game where you can celebrate 30 years of PlayStation competing with a PlayStation game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get that.
But other than that, I think this is a dope idea. This is cool. I would love to see them do this throughout the year of the 30th year of PlayStation. That's not this, September and then, from December, to continue to do stuff like that to keep the community active and getting these cool icons or these cool things, trinkets or whatnot from PlayStation. I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I can agree with that as well. I do think that when it comes to the 30th anniversary celebration, obviously this is just the start of it, right? This isn't really just the only thing they're going to be doing. But I do think kind of to start things off with this, it's cool, to kind of go down memory lane with some of the stuff, and then kind of to have everything aligned with the Astrobot release, where Astrobot released, and you got all these old school PlayStation characters and all these things and whatnot while you play through the game. It kind of all kind of fits. So I kind of feel like Astrobot is also kind of like a 30th anniversary release type of game, because you really are going down memory lane when it comes to the PlayStation game franchises, right? So I think it's cool. I think it's an interesting way to. Go ahead.
I agree with you 100%. Like, Astrobot was such a strategic rollout for that game
Mm-hmm.
because you have the 30th anniversary stuff celebration, and then a game like that's really celebrating all of the years of PlayStation. It's like, yo, that's mad smart as hell to do.
Yeah.
So, yo,
Yeah.
very, very smart move.
Yeah.
Releasing the game when they released it,
Mm-hmm.
and just having the game how it is. Yeah.
Yep.
So kudos to PlayStation on that.
Yeah, I agree. So, when it comes to all of that, I do think it's an interesting start. It will be interesting to see how much more they do and what more they reveal. Speaking of reveal, I know y'all like how I segued into that, right? I think it might be because I'm a pro at hosting podcasts. And I think you might be, well, Persona, get to it. I got you. So
segue professional.
Absolutely. I've been doing this for 5 years or so. And so yeah, no, but
you're very proactive.
I tried to make it work. I was gonna say appreciate them.
Persona, can you proceed?
Absolutely. Damn, I'm trying to think of a word that could kind of go. Absolutely. I was gonna say absolutely. It would be my pro. I can't do it. Anyway, listen. Let me continue.
Pro leisure.
Pro leisure. There we go. That would be my pro leisure, right? But yo, listen, guys. Let's get into it, man. Shout out to my boy Genki. He was on the show before, man, and he always has a lot of the good news and whatnot. But let's talk about it, man. So, Bari, I'm gonna show you this image. In chat, I'm gonna show you this image as well. Obviously, this is the PlayStation 30th anniversary image. There's a lot of different PlayStation things here when it comes to the PS3, the PS2, the PlayStation iToy, the PS Gun, the PlayStation accessibility controller, DualSense, the DualShock, and there's all these different accessories and consoles and whatnot. The PSP Go, which I don't know if you guys had that. It didn't last long, but it was good.
I didn't buy the PSP.
I didn't buy the Go.
I had so much PSPs I didn't buy the Go, and I wasn't digital like that time.
But
I remember they was trashing that joint.
But Bari, something else sticks out at us. Pause.
There's something strange in that picture, Persona.
Who you gonna call?
What you gonna see?
You're gonna see that PS5. So allegedly. Now I think this is pretty much true because of the design with Billy Coon.
Hey, I was about to say that because I was about to set it up with that, but go ahead.
Yeah, with the design of Billy Coon and what he said from what he saw with the design on the box, and now seeing it in the official PlayStation Instagram where they posted the 30th anniversary, and there's a distinct thing. You probably can't see that, so let's blow that up a little bit. We see the PS5 Pro design within the 30th anniversary image.
On the blog page that you just was on, it's also there as well.
Yeah, I couldn't blow up that image. That's why I didn't. Is it there? Yeah, like see. Oh, it is there. Oh.
Yeah, right between the 30 and that's the one I shared from the blog.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Right between the 30. Yo, hold up. Right between the PlayStation and 30. That's strategic. They deliberately do that. Could that mean that the Pro could be releasing November 30th? Let me see. What date is November 30th? I need to see. No, the 30th is a Saturday. So no, it wouldn't be the 30th. But anyway, the PS5 Pro, it pretty much got teased within the 30th anniversary image. So Bari, starting with you, man, what does this say to you seeing this? And you know what's, matter of fact, side note, before you even get to that, you know what's interesting that I'm just not realizing? That's not a regular DualSense underneath the Pro. That's the edge. Because you can see the function buttons at the. That's not. So you got a Pro controller next to a Pro. Hey, Bari, very strategic. Listen, very strategic PlayStation. I appreciate you hitting me up, Herman Host, and asking me about how should I market this, and Herman was in my DMs. He asked me, Persona, how should we tease this PS5 Pro? And I told him, put the DualSense Edge next to the PS5 Pro. We're gonna make it work. He said, no, not Herman Host. It was Mark Limpel. Eric Limpel from marketing. Shout out to Eric. We was in the DMs. He's asking me about some pointers on, how should we market this and tease it, and as we did. But Bari, looking at this, Give me your thoughts. You know, like it's pretty much all but confirmed now. We're going to get into the other part with the WWCF article, but I kind of just want to get your thoughts on kind of seeing this tease, especially after the concept drawing that Billy Coon had posted up, and kind of Billy, you know, he really kind of showed us with all that stuff. How you feeling about this, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, I think this is dope. Just seeing this, because when Billy Coon put out the article, that guy is pretty legitimate, like insider, or like a lot of the stuff that he leaks or rumored, it does come to be true. So when I initially saw that article, and he's saying that he has the box art off the Pro, but he can't show it, but he would do a concept art drawing of it, so he won't get like copyrighted or you know, trademark, whatever the thing is, from PlayStation. Um, it lines up with everything that he drew in his article. So the seeing this icon there, you know what I mean, shout out to all the detectives out there pointing it out, getting to it, you know, right away. And it's because I remember looking at this article, reading the article, seeing the picture. I'm like, I ain't seen nothing. But then I came back on Twitter. I was like, wait, what? The Pro? And people point to it. I was like, oh, I got to share that, let people know, you know. And yeah, this does heighten my excitement for the Pro, because we knew it was real, we knew it was coming, but now we're seeing, you know, little trail, you know, bits and pieces that they're setting up the announcement off this thing. And I want to shout out Kendra real quick, because she did like a little theory thing on her Twitter, and I'll share it to y'all in the chat, so if you want to like check it out for yourself. But just I'm gonna give a brief synopsis of what she said with the PlayStation 5 Pro, and when it comes to Astrobot. So she's saying here, just that to start. So at the start of the game, the PlayStation 5 crashes. Wouldn't it be very clever for PlayStation to, instead of save and repair the PlayStation 5 ship as it is, when we save or repair the PlayStation 5 ship, it gets upgraded to a PlayStation 5 Pro in the game. And we're seeing, I mean, obviously, you know, everybody know how a PlayStation 5 look when you open up the shell. You know, is it have a distinct look. The way how they set it up for the game, it has the different components, the CPU, or whatever. But it looks a little different. It looks like they're gonna, and you don't see you don't see when you actually the ship crashes, or the ship is in place. You don't see the shell. You don't see the inside. So yeah, she could be right with that. Like, when it does build up, you get the PlayStation 5 Pro shell. That would be dope, in my opinion. Or you know, they'll probably do an update when the game comes out. You know, when the announcement it is. I think that would be dope. So I like that theory. I think it's cool. I think it will be smart marketing, because they have been using Astrobot to promote the 30th anniversary, to promote all these PlayStation characters, to promote all these things that PlayStation have done. Part of the celebration of the 30th anniversary is going to be the Pro announcement. So why not have it in there? So yeah, you know, I do like that theory. But yeah, just seeing everything come together, it's just like, yeah, man, my excitement for this is off the roof now. Like, it's definitely a guarantee for me personally. Hopefully we get it, you know, but definitely a guarantee for me. But yeah, I'm loving everything that I'm seeing. And like I said, shout out to the detectives out there that, you know, caught notice to the images and the icons. And yeah, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, you know, I definitely think this is very clever. That would be very clever marketing for them to kind of have it be like that, especially in the Astrobot game, and you know, that being such a popular thing right now and whatnot. And you know, looking at the image, to see the Pro controller next to this Pro console, that's not.
What you lining up, Persona?
Yo, I'm lining up that, like, yo, this is definitely not. This is not. This is intentional. This isn't a coincidence that a Pro controller and alleged Pro console are right next to each other. You know, like that. I think that's signifying that, like, you know, there is a Pro console. They're teasing it. They're kind of, you know, getting the news out there and whatnot. And so I like this. I think this is pretty unique, pretty clever, and you know, I can't wait to get more information. Speaking of more,
You know what I want to show you something too. I want to show you something, right?
Okay.
Go to the original. Well, this could be whatever. But the controller, well, they do have two different dual senses on there. They have the dual sense where the touchpad is black, and the one on below the PlayStation 5 Pro, the touchpad is white, and you can tell that's like that's the Pro controller. You know what? I'll save it.
Nah, because like even when you look at the original image, that's a Pro. That's a Pro controller as well.
Yeah, I know that's a Pro controller, but I'm just saying like I was trying to line up. It's like, are they hinting towards like a new color?
Oh yeah, because like the handles are darker. That's probably just the like outline that is.
It's a different, the DualSense, and here's the DualSense Pro.
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope that they come out with a new color.
Or Edge, whatever it's called. Edge.
Like with an Edge, I would hope that they would come out with a Pro version of the console, though. I mean, a Pro version. I mean, a black version of the Edge controller, because that's really all I've been asking for. If they give me a black.
What they need to do is have the Sense controllers be sold separately. PlayStation, what is going on?
I agree with that as well.
Let's get this thing together, man.
I definitely agree with that. 100%.
Why it's been over a year. Why isn't the Sense controller sold separately? What is going on?
I think they pretty much are weaning off that PSVR 2. Bro. I mean, keep it at that.
No, because if your Sense controller goes away or something bad happens to it, let's say you stomp on it by accident, you can't use that PlayStation. You can't use that VR system. It's done. Or you got to buy a new one.
Mm-hmm.
It would be they can make so much money by selling the Sense controller separately as well. Like you got the base station, you got the stand. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised that the Sense controller isn't sold separately. But this is not about the Sense, it's about the Pro. When do you think they're going to be announcing this Pro Persona? Give me a date, give me a time period, and give me a price.
So Bari, that was very professional of you to do that, because I was actually about to segue into that whole rumor and all that. But before we talk about the rumor, matter of fact, no, let's just do it. Let's just talk about it because it's already out there. So there is a rumor from WCCF Tech saying that the PS5 Pro will be announced next week, Monday or Tuesday.
Wait, this Monday coming up?
Yes.
Persona, I'll punch you dead in your shit.
Monday or Tuesday. That's what the rumor is, right? And then
listen,
the following,
if they announce this on Monday, somebody's getting punched.
And then the following week. The reason why I don't think they will. So all right, let me just lay this out, and then I'll tell you why I don't think they will announce it next week. Or at least not Monday, like probably Tuesday or Wednesday or like later in the week. But so the rumor is that the PS5 Pro is going to be announced early, revealed early next week. And then the following week, there's going to be a state of play that is going to be first party focused with a potential world premiere first party game that's going to be shown. So, Bari, here's why I don't think it'll be Monday or like next week. Like the reason why reason why I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out in next week is because Apple's event is Monday, the 9th. PlayStation doesn't typically, I don't know PlayStation to typically do big hardware reveals so close to other competitors like that. Especially somebody like an Apple, because at this Apple event, we're going to get the new AirPod Max 2. We're going to be getting the new iPhone, and the buzz is going to be around that. I don't necessarily see PlayStation announcing a PS5 Pro the same week of a brand new iPhone and all that other stuff with the Apple event happening Monday. That's the only reason why I don't think that a Pro announcement will happen next week, because the Apple event is next week. What do you think?
Goddamn about no Apple, bruh. I need that Pro, man. Where that Pro at? Listen, I love Apple. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, this Pro console isn't for the masses anyway. So this is going to be for the PlayStation enthusiast, the PlayStation gamer that just wants a little bit more with a Pro. You know what I mean? So I don't really whether they announce it next week or not. Apple, regardless in the tech world, whatever they announce is going to flood the market anyway, as far as news announcements and whatnot. So
No, but
I wouldn't even
what I'm
put-
saying is I don't see because yeah, anything Apple does is definitely going to flood the news waves and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is next week specifically, I don't see PlayStation announcing a PS5 Pro because then it would get drowned out. Like Apple and all that would drown that out. So
I don't think it will get drowned out. Yeah, eventually, as it's just a bigger tech world, Apple stuff is going to get talked about. But the people within this sector of the tech world, gaming community, they're going to be talking about the Pro. So I personally wouldn't want it to be announced, state of play on Monday because I'm going to be in jury duty. But Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday, state of play. If it's next week or this week, I'll be perfectly fine with that. At the end of the day, you are closing in on the end of the year. You have to announce this thing a month or even months in advance. So it doesn't matter what Apple's doing. You got to announce this thing. You got to get this thing in the market. And part of the issue with PlayStation is how they've been marketing their stuff. I understand that God of War and all these other games, really cool. Those are known franchises, but the other games like the Concords or whatnot, these marketing cycles are way too late. And in me personally, I think they need I feel like September is too late for this Pro console. They should have probably announced this last month. But at the end of the day, you have to get it out there, the information out there. You already teased it with a picture. The 30th anniversary, you get people excited, and the buzz is talking about PlayStation 5 Pro. You need to announce this thing now, or have a place to announce it. It don't even have to be at the state of play, to be honest with you, but you need to get this news. You need to get the news cycles going when it comes to this Pro.
I wouldn't want it to be like a blog post either. Like I would want it to be like because that was something I saw. I think it was last week as well, or this week, where like they're gonna announce it with like a blog post. I'm like, what? Like, is the blog post gonna be accompanied by like a video of like somebody talking about it for like 5 minutes or something, or is this just gonna be like a blog post showing pictures of the console and when it could be pre-ordered? Because PlayStation has been doing that lately as well, and I'm just like, listen.
To be honest with you, I'm perfectly fine with the blog post with a video showing.
No, if it's a video, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's a video, so if it's like a blog post and it's a video with it and all that other stuff, I'm fine, like cool. But if it's just like a blog post with some pictures and hey, pre-order at this date, and then it comes out, no. Give me a video.
If they're gonna do like a blog post, they definitely gotta spice it up, put some hot sauce on that thing, you know, and make sure it's a proper article. Yeah. But I wouldn't mind just doing a simple announcement like that, because like I said, this is not everybody's gonna buy out a Pro. So having this big marketing plan for something that probably less than 10% of the people in the generation is going to buy doesn't make no sense. But they do need to announce it to get it out there, in my personal opinion, because you never know, it could be a phenomenon where it does blow up and people do get it. But personally, I don't think it's going to be the big phenomenon, because look at a Pro for the PS4, that wasn't the case. The people that got it, you know what I mean, whether it was lukewarm as far as like the output of the games and what we wanted. Hopefully the PS5 Pro is much better than that, but they need to get that information out there. No more speculation, no more rumors, no more going to this channel and look what this person said. And look what this person said. Now this is compared to this GPU. Now this is no, I don't want. I want you, PlayStation, to give out the information and the news.
So I agree with you there. My thing is, I wouldn't want PlayStation to half step it either, right? If they're going to do a blog article or something like that, or and it's accompanied by a video or demonstrations or things like that, I would want them to kind of just give out the whole shebang, right? Where it's like, look, it's a nice lengthy blog article with a video or two accompanied, but then also showing examples with games. So first party titles, as well as maybe one or two third party titles, just to show, because obviously we know first party is going to take full advantage of the console, but show what third party should and will be capable of doing when it comes to a pro console, as opposed to a PS5, a traditional standard PS5 console, just so that you can kind of get all of that out there. And then you can lead up to the state of play that following week, which will then have more first party titles and things like that. That's kind of what I want.
Persona.
What?
That GTA 6 trailer, the next trailer is going to be on that Pro gameplay showcase from the PS5. You're going to see that on the bottom. PS5 Pro. Huh?
All right. We'll see.
Listen, one thing I know of PlayStation, they might be late with the marketing with the PS5 Pro. I mean, with the PS5. But when they get that fucking marketing out there, they market that.
But I'm willing to bet that they're probably betting on that as well. Showing, first of all, GTA 6, when it releases next fall, is going to be an absolute phenomenon. It's going to sweep the industry. It's going to take over the industry like no other game ever has. If PlayStation does align, not just the PlayStation console, because if they do have the marketing rights for the for GTA, and you know they show it off on obviously the PS5 Pro, that's definitely going to put a lot more steam behind the PS5 Pro, especially if it's able to really do the upscaling and 60 frames or whatever it is that they're going to want to potentially show off that the Pro can do versus the standard edition of the console, especially if they want to push this console and get it into more people's hands, right? I still would want PlayStation to also show off first party and show what the full potential of the console is doing, because as much more power that third party might have, first party is always going to be the ones to take full advantage of the console and show the games and show what the console can do in the best light. So I would hope that they would have a decent number of first party titles there that they would show as well. And it sounds like that's what this might be when it comes to the state of play that happens the following week. And this might be a good place for them to start kind of open the bag a little bit, especially since we are really approaching the end of the year and going into 2025. You can kind of start showing off the bag a little bit and say, hey, look, you know, Ghost of Tsushima 2 coming out on PS5 and PS5 Pro. Here's a sneak peek. You know, Fair Games coming out on PS5, PS5 Pro. Here's a sneak peek. You know, Sony Ben's next game coming out on PS5 and PS5 Pro. Here's a sneak peek of how it looks on a Pro. You know, those type of things. And again, I'm not saying you need to show the whole bag, right? But I do think there should be a decent number, at least 2 to 3. 4 is kind of pushing it. That's me kind of being a little greedy. Fucking, I'm gonna be greedy. 4 titles that they should show off on a PS5 Pro to really show people like, yo, look, this is what you get from a first party perspective. And the potential of the console when it comes to a PS5 Pro.
So, what you think is going to be priced? When do you think it's going to be released? And what is the first game you booting up? And I want you to be honest. I don't want you to be honest, okay? I want you to be honest. Okay, you heard what I said? Honest. You can smell my breath? Honest. When you answer these questions. Thank you.
So, the price for me...
I want you to be honest.
I'm going to be honest. I got you.
No. I don't want you to be honest. I want you to be honest. Thank you.
So for the PlayStation 5 Pro, I think the price is going to be $600. $600 for the digital, all digital console, but they will have a bundle with the disc.
$600.
Yeah.
It needs to be 200, Persona.
200. Why 200? No. See, Bari, you're doing this all wrong. It should be free. Yeah, it gets in more people's hands by being free to play.
Absolutely.
Little Timmy and little Sally.
Everybody that has a PlayStation 5 should get a free upgrade to the PlayStation 5.
Absolutely. It should be free. It should be free.
Yeah.
And the game should be free as well. Anyway, I think $600, and I think the $600 price tag is going to be for the digital version of the console. But if you do want a disc drive, they will have a disc bundle, because I do think that they are looking at the Slim where how you can detach that. I do think they are going to bring that into the Pro versions of the console as well. So with bringing that into the Pro versions of the console, if you want that as well, they'll have that disc bundle with that attachment that comes in the box, which will bring it up to about close to $700.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the price. I feel like it's going to be 600. I feel like they already put in place with a PlayStation 5 Slim
Mhm.
that you can, you know, detach and attach the disk drive. And I do think they're going to have a bundle with that, but I think they're banking on, people that, okay, if I have a disk drive with a PlayStation 5 Slim, if I buy a Pro, I can just use whatever I got from the Slim and put that on there.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
But it will be smart for them to have the actual physical bundle there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because you know how consumers can be sometimes.
Mhm.
Uh, you said the date?
Yeah. Okay. So for a date, I do think it's going to release in November. Specifically, I'll give you a specific date in November. The reason why I say November is for a multitude of reasons, because November is also the anniversary of when the PlayStation 5 launched. And November, we will be coming up on 4 years of the PS5 being out. So I personally think it's going to release November 14th or 15th. That's a Thursday or Friday of November. The reason why I say that is because the PlayStation 5 are released November 13th, which is a Wednesday. So from the 13th to the 15th, I can see them releasing the Pro version within that time frame to commemorate the 4-year anniversary of PS5's launch.
Persona.
What's up?
I just did some Googles.
Do your Googles.
At first, I was in agreement with the whole November 14th or like the 8th type release date. But I was like, you know what? Let me do some Googles. Let me do some research.
Do your Googles.
30th anniversary of the PlayStation. Guess when the PlayStation released? Back in 1995.
Wasn't it like
in North America? In North America.
Wasn't it December 7th, 1995
No,
or 9th?
in North America, the PlayStation released September 9th. So it might be possible that September 9th on Monday, we will be getting an announcement for this state of play or something in line with this Pro. December 3rd, the PlayStation officially released December 3rd, 1994. So I'm thinking 30th year, the Pro will actually release December 3rd, the Tuesday. I know it's weird.
Nah, Tuesday.
But I'm going with that date. I'm going to be a little
3rd.
abstract here. December 3rd, 2024, the PlayStation 5 Pro will be released.
All right, so you're saying December 3rd, 2025.
Yes. And December 3rd, the console release. No, September, Monday, that's coming up, we get some type of announcement just to go in line with the whole 30th anniversary
so September 9th, you think we'll get the PlayStation 5 Pro official announcement from PlayStation Blog?
Something leading up to it, not the official announcement, but like, okay, we'll have something to announce. Here's a state of play. Also, we got some hardware reveal.
And then you think it'll release on December 3rd.
And December 3rd, it'll be released.
Okay.
If it's not December 3rd, it'll be in that week.
It'll be within that December 3rd week. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm saying between November 13th and the 15th, and you're saying December 3rd through the 6th, which is that way. All right, I'm about to put a poll in the chat. Start a poll.
Put a poll up.
When will PS5 Pro release? And I'm gonna put November 13th through the 15th. And I'm gonna put Persona.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Persona. And then I'm gonna put December 3rd.
Hey, remember Ken Kutaragi, he's gonna be at Tokyo Game Show. Listen, it's all falling in with this 30th anniversary, man. You're not gonna have Ken Kutaragi, the father of PlayStation.
Yeah, but the game will have already been out. I mean, the console. I don't know. He's at Tokyo. That's at Tokyo Game Show though. That's in September.
I know, but I think around that time the Pro would have already been announced. But they're also talking about the legacy, and I feel like that is when we actually get the date around that cycle of Tokyo Game Show.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Okay.
But you know if I'm right. But Jay Bari.
If you're right, I'm gonna deny it.
Yo, as you should.
I'm gonna deny
And
it.
if
Boy.
you're right, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I always knew. I always
knew.
had that date.
Yeah, you know how they do when you wrong, but you want to be right, but like, oh, you know, I thought it would have been that anyway, you know.
Originally though, that was my date, but I changed it because after some Googles.
Do your Googles.
Yeah.
All right. So you know, I put the poll up, guys. Let us know. As of right now, Bari, I'm winning. 71% of people think that it'll be November 13th through the 15th.
Yeah, and everybody in there, they're not using it. They're not putting on their PlayStation hat.
Nah, man, that's because you know
what I mean?
everybody just listen when Persona speaks.
Y'all going with feelings. Y'all gotta put your PlayStation hat on. You see what I'm wearing right now? PlayStation. Put the hat on. Vibe with me. Think with me. Brainstorm with me. The things that I'm saying is pretty profound.
Chat, who you want to go with? You want to go with Bari, the lisp, or you want to go with Persona?
The best lisp.
You understand? You want to go with Persona, the youth. You want to go with lisp and old, or youthful?
Y'all remember it?
Youth and young and youthful.
He just exposed himself. He said the youth, right? The youth was only 3 years old.
Wait, hold on. Hey, yo, get out of here. Hey, yo, get out of here, brother. Listen, hey, yo, all right, that ain't working in my favor. Listen, you want to go with your boy. You want to go with your boy. You understand? Go with your boy. Hey, yo, this dude funny. Yo, let me get these super chats, man. All right, so big shout out to Blue Jay. Appreciate you for super chat. He says, Persona, Team Porter Rock or Team Bari on multiplayer games? I don't understand that. What do you mean? What is that?
I'm for multiplayer games. I think Porter Rock, he's like against it. He don't want it.
Oh no, bro, you asking the wrong I'm absolutely for multiplayer games. What? Yeah. This is absolutely. And then big shout out to Straight Shot. Appreciate you for the super chat. Says just finished the God of War level in Astro. It's definitely worth the 60. Only bad thing I can think of is the difficulty is weaker than a Mario game.
Oh no, keep playing, brother.
And then shout out to E Rice. Appreciate you for the super chat. Says welcome back, Jay Bari and Persona. Hope y'all enjoyed the summer break. Thanks for making Saturday mornings lit again. We appreciate you, E Rice. Always rocking out with us, man. Supporting, man. And a big shout out to A Kill. Appreciate you for the super chat. Y'all know I'm interested in my first GT. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's my man A Kill Lutz.
Yeah, A Kill Lutz, man.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, shout out to K Mac Gaming in the building with the big girl super duper super chat. $20 super chat. Appreciate you.
Mac.
Appreciate you.
Black.
Appreciate you, Mama Kendra. She says, hey bros. Thank you for sharing my theory. It would be cool if I'm right. So let's talk about the PS5 Pro price, including an Edge in the box. Oh, that Pro announcement coming real soon next week is a strong possibility. Listen, I don't think they will put a Pro in the box, Kendra, because an Edge. I said a Pro. I don't think they will put an Edge in the box because that's gonna put that price at like almost a grand. Nah, they ain't gonna want to do that. That's too much.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to offer something like that. To be honest with you, like say somebody that's getting into PlayStation and they want the best experience, having a Pro and an Edge that's bundled in one, that'll be fire. But I don't know if PlayStation would do that. Maybe like GameStop or Best Buy or
GameStop definitely do some shit. Like, yo, listen, GameStop will absolutely do. Yo, trust me. If PlayStation don't do it, you can bet your bottom dollar that GameStop will have some type of Pro starter kit with that Edge controller. Trust me. But great theory, by the way, too, K-Mac. And a shout out to Caleb Kaiser. Appreciate you for the super chat. He said, what's good, Bari, Persona, and chat? Hit the like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Caleb, always, man. Yo, shout out to my boy Guapzilla in the house. Appreciate you, Guap. He said, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. WUPS crew. Persona still wrong.
What you wrong about, bro?
Nah, you talking about our conversation the other day in the space when we was talking about the games as a service games and release schedules and all that stuff for for first party. Yo, shout out to Guap, man. And a shout out to Pink Princess in the City. Appreciate you, Princess, always, for the super chat. Says, in consideration that an announcement could been done last month, it would have been great to do it at PAX West. It is the perfect place for this. I agree. It would have been cool to do that, but you know, PlayStation, they bougie. Like, oh, we ain't gonna be there. PlayStation, that friend where if you invite them out, they'd be like, "Who there? Who all there?" And if they don't like somebody that, who covered, they ain't going. That's PlayStation. PlayStation is definitely the one that's like,
I like those vibes. I like those vibes. Like who
all there? Yo, listen.
Oh, word? Nah,
hey, I'll tell you right now. I'm that friend. You call me, like, yo, let's go out and do something. I'm like, yo, who gonna be there? If I like who there, yo, I got something I gotta handle. So maybe next time.
Yeah, I do my own party, invite people out. You know what I mean? I want to be there.
Yo, and then shout out to ssss, man. Yo, listen, yo, Brian, the will see. Listen, when you talk to somebody and they hit you with the will see, that's a no. That's no.
Oh yeah, that's a no for me.
That's a no. We'll see. That's a no. Trust me. Trust me. If they say we'll see, or I gotta see, maybe, or something like that, it's a no. If it's anything but yes, it's a no. Anything but yes is a no. Take it as a no. And don't ask again because it's going to be no. Trust me. It's a no. We'll see. And I've used the we'll see 1,000 times. We'll see. It's a no.
I always do this.
Hey, yo, listen. We'll see. And then shout out to ssss, man. Appreciate you for the 22 months as a member on the channel. He says, "What's up, WUPS? I think we are getting an announcement about the showcase called The Future of PlayStation for the end of September. I'm with Bari on the date." What? ssss, you ain't gonna rock with you ain't gonna rock with your boy.
He got a PlayStation hat on.
Listen, man. Y'all some haters. Listen. But yo, appreciate you, Try. Always rocking out, man, supporting us. And then shout out to Oolong T Gamer. Appreciate you for the super chat. Oolong says, "We not listening to the opinions of single player gamers on multiplayer games. Let me speak."
Let me speak.
Hey, yo, listen.
Listen. I respect a lot of opinions, but yeah, I'm in the same ballpark. Like,
yo,
if you don't really play multiplayer like that, why are you dictating or I'm listening to you about multiplayer? And that's just how I am. That's just me as a person.
That's just how it is.
You know what I mean? I go with experience, not just like the charismatic opinion.
Facts.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that experience in you.
Yes, sir.
It's like somebody talking about Call of Duty, and you ain't played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare back in PS3. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not listening to you about Call of Duty.
Yo, facts.
But I respect the opinion though. But
if I can't see your stats, I ain't really trying to hear nothing you got to say on the card. Anyway,
nobody post. Yo, it's funny too. Yo, Call of Duty put up like a stat tracker. Just put in your Activision ID, and they like 2 seconds you get your stats. I don't see nobody responding to that.
Of course,
everybody.
Of course not. Why would they? Why would they do that? Because they don't want to show their stats. Why would I show my stats?
No.
Anyway. So that's the PS5 Pro talk, guys. I can't wait, and obviously if there is news about the PS5 Pro next week, the WUPS boys, we will definitely be talking about it, breaking it down like we always do, guys. But let's move it on, guys, man, because we got a lot of some gaming stuff we're gonna talk about real quick and get through it. And Bari, one of the first things that I want us to talk about is this Expedition 33. So we first saw the Expedition 33 at funny enough at the Xbox showcase back in Summer Game Fest is when we first got a glimpse of this game, Expedition 33. Since then we've gotten some more information, and obviously that first bit of gameplay that we saw looked really cool. So just to give a quick synopsis, Expedition 33 is a game that is a real-time it's a turn-based RPG game with real-time elements focusing on a unique journey to stop the paintress from ever painting death again. And in the preview of the game, they're showing us an initial stage. So they released some gameplay during Gamescom's week that I kind of just wanted us to kind of just talk about briefly. We don't have to spend too much time on it, but this was something pretty massive that we got in terms of like just a unedited look of the game. So Bari, you saw the gameplay. I saw the gameplay. Kind of just break it down for us. How are you feeling actually seeing some gameplay, seeing some more of the turn-based / real-time combat when you're fighting the enemy and just looking at the world and everything? Like, how are you feeling about this game? Are you more excited? Are you less excited? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I did put out a video talking about this gameplay here, breaking it down. But yeah, the overall thoughts, very, very strong. I'm loving what I'm seeing, just like the banter between the characters. Gameplay wise, very traditional turn-based game, but they added a lot of active elements to it. So in every turn-based game that I play, I always press a button when I attack, and I always press a button when I'm defending. It's just something that, that's just instilled in me as a kid, as playing at these games, especially like some of the older games that rewards you for those things. And this game seems to be doing that just that as well. So when you attack, there's a timing, there's a prompt that you press, and you get the timing right, you get more additional damage or extra attack with it, very similar to like Legend of Goon or Legend of Legaia type ordeal. Not as in depth as Legend of Legaia, because that's more like combos and stuff like that, like up down and all that stuff that you could be doing. But it does have that activeness to it, which is cool. You're not just sitting down, waiting for a bar. You're being very active as you're doing things. But on defense as well, you have three options: you can dodge, you can block, and you can parry. And I'm just like, yo, this game is just like everything that I like about these like specific like turn-based games. They're doing in this game. The only little thing I can see that I would love for them to show more, or just a small snippet of, is just how you explore within the world. It looks very linear as far as like
No,
very
so
similar to, like
they said in the article, they said the world is actually more open. So there's going to be secret paths, and there's going to be secret bosses and things like that. But there's also going to be secret, like, different pathways that you could take that will actually lead to entirely new areas and worlds of an entire world of the entire areas of the game, which will have even more open areas for you to explore, and those would be secret areas. So they did say in the article that there are going to be it's more of an open style game than linear.
yeah. I mean, that's great, but I feel like they should show that as well, like in a demo. You know what I mean? Where all right, it's good to say it and type it out and having an article, but showcasing it is a much better thing. It's video games, so we got to see that. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm super excited for everything that I'm seeing here. I'm interested to see how these characters are going to develop. Um, but yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in on this game. I'm all in. Clear of skill, Expedition 33. I'm all in on it. So yeah, I can't wait to play it.
Yo, one thing I like. So first of all, the gameplay for this looks absolutely phenomenal. The game itself looks absolutely beautiful. Like, this is a
The music
gorgeous.
is nice too. The music is good.
This is an absolute gorgeous game. Like, wow. Like, I this is definitely something that is really high on my most anticipated the playlist of 2025 for sure. But from the gameplay that I saw here, I definitely was intrigued by how unique the world looked. I'm interested to know more about this paintress enemy that's within the world, the antagonist of the game and whatnot. But another thing that I like is the combat. Like, the combat is definitely one of the big standouts. And I'm somebody that enjoys turn-based combat, right? I do think that turn-based combat still has a place within gaming and within game development in the industry. Although I also do love action-based RPGs. I do think this push that we're starting to see, and they've done this a long time ago in the past, but I think now it's starting to make a bit more of a resurgence, where you kind of do add more of these real-time elements into the game. And I think what that does is it helps get the game into more people's hands who wouldn't necessarily play a turn-based game because of, you don't want to just wait, or you don't want to do whatever case may be. When you add those real-time elements of being able to parry, block, dodge, all these other different things, and you keep it more active, but still it maintains that core turn-based mechanic and is within that realm. I do think that it kind of opens the door for people who don't necessarily play those type of games to at least give the game a chance, because it's more active. You're doing more. So I do like that turn-based RPGs and developers are kind of starting to embrace that real-time element into their turn-based combat a little bit more. And I think for Expedition 33, the style of this game and how stylistic that it looks like, and I believe they did say that they took inspiration from Persona. Persona is definitely something that inspired them within their game development, and you can absolutely see that within the combat and whatnot. But even though they are saying that they were inspired by Persona, I still feel like Expedition 33 maintains its own essence, if you will. Like, you can see the inspiration from Persona, but I can see how the developers of Expedition 33 tried to make it their own. and I like it. You know, I think this looks cool. I think this looks absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait for this game. So, you know, but let us know in the comments, man. Are you guys excited for that game? Are you guys picking it up? Expedition 33? Would love to know. So big shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out to the developers, man. This is Sandfall Interactive. That's the name of the development team that's making Expedition 33. I believe they are a French-based development studio. So, you know, shout out to them, and I hope this game sees some success. Moving on, Bari. Listen, Bari, you know me for a long time. For a very long time. What, 13 years? Maybe longer? Maybe shorter? Who knows?
About 2013. So what's that, 11?
Yeah, 11 years. Bari, what is one fighting game that I always said that I want to make a comeback?
Street Fighter 2.
No.
Capcom versus SNK 2.
Capcom versus SNK 2.
Yes, sir.
I have been wanting this game back for a long time, and ladies and gentlemen, we finally have it back. We finally have Capcom versus SNK 2 back. Capcom versus SNK, and it's a couple other games. They announced this, and I'm happy. Yo, listen, I am extremely happy because Capcom versus SNK 2 Millennium of Fighters was one of my favorite games during the PS3 generation. I played the hell out that game, and this has me really excited. But Bari, I have to ask you, Power Stone is coming back too. Power Stone 1, Power Stone 2, Capcom versus SNK, Capcom versus SNK 2. It's all making a comeback with online, with training. And this is the second fighting collection. Obviously, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection comes out. Actually, it comes out this week coming up. Oh, shit.
The 13th.
Oh, 12th. No, the 12th.
No,
the 12th.
It's the physical version, though.
Yes, the 12th. No, the digital.
The digital version. Digital version released later.
No, really?
No.
The physical version releases in November. The digital is September 12th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then.
So you get Power Stone 1, Power Stone 2, Capcom versus SNK 1, Capcom versus SNK 2. I think Rival Schools. Hold on, I think they showed the list here. Hold up, they showed the list right here. Let me see. So you're getting Plasma Sword, Marvel.
Plasma Sword. We ain't. I know I ain't played that.
I didn't play that. Project Justice. We getting Power Stone 1, Power Stone 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3. Crazy.
Yeah, we getting the upper version. I think this is the Japanese version of it, or arcade version of it.
Capcom Fighting Evolution, Capcom versus SNK 1, Capcom versus SNK 2. Absolutely crazy. Bari, how excited are you for this? On a scale of 1 to 10, and give me your thoughts on just all of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because I like what Capcom has been doing when it comes to their collections. I feel like they've done a great job just highlighting and showcasing some of these games that we played back in the day, but also still having the core essence stuff. Like they'll have like all the gallery stuff there, the music that you can unlock, and all. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, like the first Capcom collection I bought, having most of the Street Fighter stuff in there, which is dope. Marvel vs. Capcom one, definitely a buy. That's the one I'm most excited for because my favorite game of all time is in there. Well, fighting game of all time is in there. So can't wait to go back and play that, and play that online and stuff like that. But yeah, this collection right here, not surprised, but kind of surprised because how early the announcement was, from Marvel vs. Capcom collection. But yeah, like the Capcom versus SNK series, like I played them, but I wasn't like heavily into that stuff back then because I was like more the Alpha, the Versus series type dude. Power Stone 1 I definitely played. Power Stone 2 I didn't play. The Plasma Sword, I don't even know what game that is. Project Justice I played, but Rival Schools or whatever, that's what we call it. I think Project Justice was probably like the sequel to Rival Schools. I wish that they would have had that in there. But it is what it is.
They'll probably have those other games, and I could definitely see Capcom doing a third collection and getting more of those Rival School games and stuff like that in there for sure.
Oh yeah. I love the hell out of that. But yeah, like it's even like if you didn't play like me when it comes to the list of these games, like I wasn't like heavily on these games like that, but just having these games come back
Mhm.
and then you have the opportunity to play them, and then you can train and you can play with your friends now. You don't have to go to somebody's house all the way over there, bring your memory card and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? You can
yeah,
just play,
yeah.
so it's gonna be mad dope. So yeah, I'm excited for it just to see um you know, how the games are and how they are now with like rollback netcode and see if I can, probably learn some stuff here and too from it. But
Mm.
yeah, I'm excited for all of the collections, man. This
Yeah,
this is just something dope. Capcom
yeah.
got a whole list of games. And the fact that they're bringing back some of the classic favorites,
Hmm.
very very excited, man.
Yeah,
Hopefully, other companies learn from these type of collections like this.
yeah. Like Insomniac with Resistance or Sucker Punch with
Mm,
Infamous.
yeah. Yeah, because I didn't play Power Stone like that. 'Cause I never had a Dreamcast. Like the Dreamcast, I went to my boy Logan crib, or in college, I had friends or people that lived on the floor that had a Dreamcast. So that was like my Power Stone
They
like
no, but
experience.
they had Power Stone on PSP. You didn't play the PSP version?
No, I didn't play the
Oh,
PSP
okay,
version. No,
okay.
I only played Power Stone 1 on Dreamcast. I remember that on
Okay,
Dreamcast.
okay, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I agree. Like this, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and now this Capcom vs. SNK collection. I'm in like fighting game heaven right now. This is like the old school in me. Like I'm really, really excited going back to like my kid days of playing these games and playing with friends and whatnot. So for me, I'm happy to support both of these collections. I'm actually buying these collections like 3 or 4 times. I'm buying the Switch version, the
Yeah,
PlayStation
for the
version,
physical.
and the digital because I never want to lose these games ever again. One of the things that hurt me most back during the PS3 to PS4 generation was when we lost Marvel vs. Capcom 2. If you didn't have it still already saved on your PS3, like that was it. You can never get it back because it got removed from the PlayStation Store. So for me, I don't ever want to lose these games again. So physical, 100% for these, and I'm buying the digital versions. And I cannot wait for both of these collections. So this collection 2, is great, and 2025 is again looking like a really solid year when it comes to gaming. So shout out to Capcom, they killing it, and let's support those fighting games, guys.
Oh, Plasma Sword is a game with Hayato?
Hayato, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, so that's where he came from? I didn't even know where he actually came from. Like, I know he was in,
Don't
like, Marvel vs.
don't what's the
Capcom,
name? I forget where yeah, Hayato come from there, but don't Jin also come from there too? Or they come from somewhere else? I forget.
no, Jin had his own game.
Did he?
No,
No, no,
you
no,
talking about
no.
Jin. Talking about Jin. No, Jin, yeah, Jin had his own little joint.
Yo,
It's
but
not
didn't he
from
come from
Plasma.
the Commando world though too?
I don't I don't know.
I think
I
he
know
came
the
from
game
Commando
that he
world.
came from, but I can't say it right now. I know the game though
Mm-hmm.
where Jin
Mm-hmm.
come from. You talking about the dude with the big bot, right? The
Mm-hmm.
big robot.
Mm-hmm.
And he does like,
Yep.
volcano.
Yep. But yeah,
Or the
it's a good.
twist spin or whatnot.
Staying on the realm of Capcom bar, we got to talk about this new announcement that hit over in what was it? Gamescom, where we got the announcement of we got to see Terry for the first time. Terry, who is
My.
the cross, not it was Terry, not Mai, it was Terry.
Yeah, we saw a Terry gameplay.
Yeah, Terry gameplay. I didn't say Mai. Who said Mai?
I didn't hear I heard Terry, but
Yeah, Terry. Yeah, so Terry, we got to see Terry gameplay and whatnot.
who said he said my? I don't see.
I don't know. I thought you said Mai. No, I thought you said I said Mai. That's what I'm saying.
No, I ain't say nothing. I
Oh,
said,
all
yeah,
right,
Terry.
my fault. Oh, all right, my fault. I'm tweaking. Anyway, Terry, we got to see Terry. Terry got shown off. And Bari, how you feeling about Terry, man? Are you digging him? Are you digging his play style and whatnot? How is he looking to you in the Street Fighter 6 world?
I'm not like a Terry Bogard like player per se. Certain games, tried him out. Obviously, he's like the main dude in a lot of these type of like Fatal Fury games and whatnot. But I would say on the technical side of things, he looks good in this Street Fighter engine, yo. Like the hair physics, the animations, all that stuff look amazing. From what like Chuck and Dre saying that he got mad specials and we seen it. Like Capcom got him as like a normal character, but typically I get it because maybe his play style is very like basic and simple. But typically when you see a character that has like 7 specials, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's a lot of specials, bro. But yo, I did watch some like gameplay. I think it was like CPU gameplay. You know, Justin Wong, he be, you know, and Maximilian, they got like preview him. Yo, combo wise and stuff like that, with all them specials that he's doing, he looks crazy, yo. He looks crazy as hell. So yeah, is it a character that I'll per se play? Not really per se play, not really, but he looks like a lot of fun to watch, especially on like a pro level. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely curious to see how people's gonna, you know, talk about him or play him in the future. But you know, I'm always gonna try out these characters or try them out. You know, see if I like him. Blah blah blah. Keep it moving. But he looks dope, man. And then the fact that they brought his brown jacket, leather jacket in there, like yo, Capcom understands the plan, yo. They understand now, bro. They get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks good. That's all I can really say. He looks good.
No, I agree. I definitely think he looks absolutely phenomenal in this Street Fighter 6 engine. And you know, he's somebody I would want to just get my hands on and play and try out. But I do think he looks great. Like he looks really fun, very flashy, and you know, I like him. I like him a lot. So you know, definitely digging the Terry.
And they got his voice too.
The Terry gameplay. It looks great. I can't wait to see what the pros do, especially at like Evo and these other different events. How he gonna like, you know, match up to everybody else. He definitely looks like he's
watch that Justin Wong and like Max video. They was figuring out some stuff. He got sauce, yo. He got sauce.
And then Bari, the last bit of news within the Street Fighter camp, we got to give some big congratulations to Street Fighter 6 because Capcom has confirmed that Street Fighter 6 has officially sold over 4 million copies globally, and have reached that. And you know, thanking all the fans for reaching that milestone. So thoughts on that? Let me ask you a question. Do you feel that this number should be higher, especially with it now being more so available on more platforms now? Because now it's on the PlayStation, it's on the Xbox, and it's on PC. Do you feel like this number is in line, or do you feel like it should be a bit higher?
No, I feel like this number is great because the game is only just a little bit over a year out and already at 4 million copies. Like we don't really see that for the Street Fighter franchise like that. I get the whole it's on more platforms type of ordeal, but not everybody gonna play a fighting game, you know, like that. But already at 4 million just in a year's time span or over a year, that's great news because you know there's gonna be more mechanics. They're gonna adjust the game. They're gonna have a new version. You know that they will resell the game like they did with Street Fighter 5 and all the other versions. But already hitting 4 million just off of the base, version of the game is crazy to me. So I don't remember seeing Street Fighter selling that fast like that, other than probably like the Street Fighter 2. But yeah, this is great in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Big congratulations to Capcom, to Street Fighter. This is really happy to see. I'm very, very happy to see this, man, and happy to see the support. So big shout out to the Capcom crowd, and big shout out to all the Street Fighter guys out there. Appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing y'all thing. And then Bari,
sir,
who is your favorite character, evil character, in the Dragon Ball universe? On the Dragon Ball Z universe.
Listen, the best villain in Dragon Ball is Kid Buu.
Oh, really?
Kid Buu. Absolutely.
Really?
Gonna set up that the best trailer for Sparking Zero real quick.
Well, it's funny you say that about your favorite character being Kid Buu, because we just got a new trailer showing off the Majin Buu saga. Who would have thunk it? So yes, we did get some confirmation of some new characters that are coming to Sparking Zero. Obviously, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero releases October 11th, 2024, and they have been showing us some weekly trailers, or every other week showing us trailers of other characters we can expect to see in this trailer. Here, we get to see Majin Vegeta, the Great Saiyan Man, evil Super Buu, Super Buu Evil version. Shit, yo. Ultimate Gohan, Super Buu, Gotenks, Vegito, Babidi, Diabora, and I know I'm missing somebody, but Bari trailer.
Bitch.
Oh yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. I mean Goku. We saw that as well.
Goku, yes, go. One of my favorite transformations. Pretty much my favorite transformation, but I like God form as well. But Super Saiyan 3 is like my favorite. That and 2. I love those two transformations. But yo, very, very excited because the whole time, they did drop a trailer before this showcasing, the Majins and whatnot, which was dope. But now they go into the whole story aspect of it, showcasing, as the saga progresses, they showing all the battles and whatnot. But yeah, man, very, very excited to see that my boy is gonna be in there. I love the hell out of Buu. When it comes to Dragon Ball games, I definitely will create a Buu character. I'll play Buu all day. Because yeah, it's cheap. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of characters in this game. There's a lot of people on this roster, and unfortunately, a lot of the characters that's on here, they're gonna get wiped out. You know what I mean? So if you ain't picking strong, yo, I'm sorry for you, bro. But yeah, I'm very excited. The seeing this, all the different Buu forms, seeing the transformations there, because the cool thing about Spark and Zero is that you might pick like Super Buu, but you can transform into all of the other stuff there. Like you can pick the transformations and all that stuff. But me personally, I'm going with that Buu, Kid Buu from the rip. If I want a D transformation or whatnot, I'll probably do that. But very, very excited for this, man. Best trailer in my personal opinion. It's looking dope. It's looking fire. October is almost here. Next month, actually, we're gonna be on some Spark and Zero, man. We're gonna be on Spark and Zero, man. It's gonna be a fun time, yo.
This game is absolutely beautiful. Like the videos and the trailers don't do it justice, because playing this at Evo, absolutely beautiful game.
It's fast too, man. It's very fast.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this was a great trailer. I really did like this trailer. And I'm very excited for Spark and Zero. October is around the corner, which is crazy because technically we're a month away from this game releasing. This month is gonna fly by. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for Spark and Zero. And yeah, there's only 25, I think 20 or 25 characters left, Bari. I want to get your predictions. Who do you think some of those characters, and we don't have to name all 25, but give me like 3 that you think we'll see make it to this roster from like the Dragon Ball Z, or Super, or whatever universe. Go ahead.
You're getting some GT characters.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get first and foremost, you're gonna get Jaminba. You gotta get some movie stuff in there. So
Did they already announce PyCon?
I don't think we saw PyCon yet.
Yeah, bring PyCon.
But you're gonna get PyCon, Jaminba. What's homeboy from the Dragon Sword movie 13, the big little thing? I forgot his name. You might get the dude that had the trunk sword, the flute dude. I forgot his name as well.
Oh, I know he's with the red hair, right?
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I know.
I do think Omega Shenron is going to be there.
Oh yeah, Omega. Trust me.
Tipion. There you go. Tipion.
Omega Shenron is absolutely going. Yo, I would be surprised if they don't bring Omega Shenron in this game. I would be extremely surprised.
Yeah. Oh, or Tipion.
Yeah,
I feel like and he also Super Android 17. That's another character I feel like is going to be there. Omega Shenron. Baby.
Yeah, baby got to be there.
Line.
Yeah.
They already got the super characters there. You already got the Jirens. You already got the special force people in there as well. You got the other universes. You got the Angel, Whis. So yeah, I think they're gonna go GT and some of the movies. So you might get like Super 13. I wouldn't be surprised if you see somebody like Slug. It might be the end of the last 25 might be the movie characters. And then GT characters. Yeah. So that's what I think they're gonna go.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing the GT characters. Or especially Oob. I'm surprised they didn't announce
Oob.
I would love to see Oob.
Say, I would love to meet you again. They say, all right, bye. Later.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind seeing Oob make it into Sparking as well. Honestly. But 25 characters left, guys. So I'm pretty sure we'll know what those last couple.
Who is going to be on your main team? The main three. This is going to be your go-to. This is a party game, but this is the team that I'm sweating. I'm going to be sweating.
Who's that three? That's a good question. So I'm going to say Vegeta, God form, because I don't think they'll have Ultra Ego in there because Ultra Ego is only in the comics. He's not in the movies or nothing like that yet, right?
Ultra Ego would definitely be like DLC.
Yeah, that'd be DLC. And same thing with Beast Gohan, right? Beast Gohan probably would be DLC as well, I would assume.
Yeah, Ultra Ego is coming.
Yeah, I think Ultra Ego, Beast Gohan, and Ultra Instinct Goku. Like that's
you going OP.
Absolutely. Listen, you said sweat, so that's gonna be my team.
Okay.
Ultra Ego, Vegeta, Beast Gohan, and Ultra Instinct Goku. Boy, that's the team, boy. Absolutely. Yeah. What's your sweat team? Or I would substitute Gohan for Broly. Actually, I will substitute Gohan for Broly. So Broly.
Okay.
Movie Broly.
I'm going Kid Buu, Son Goku, and Whis.
Oh yeah, because Whis can deflect supers.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. I see that clip. You're right. That's a good pick.
No specials on me. I'm saving all that meter for just like get out of here with that.
Yes, sir. And then we'll just run through this last bit of gameplay, and then we'll get into the discussion, Bari. So last bit of gameplay. This was another game that really has my attention. I know it has your attention as well, and I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Phantom Blade. And Phantom Blade got shown some new gameplay at Gamescom. And this gameplay, I'm not gonna lie, this gameplay absolutely, like the combat looks so fluid and so fun. This looks really good. But Bari, you saw the gameplay. I know you've been raving about this game back when during Gamescom. But give me your thoughts on seeing the Phantom Blade gameplay and actually and seeing this new Gamescom gameplay. How you feeling about this game? Where's your hype level at?
My hype level's off the roof, man. Jay Bari, he excited for everything. Listen, this game looks so good, very stylistic. Them showing the dual blades, I felt like it's like there's a person with a list. He likes dual blades. Let's put out this gameplay trailer for him. You know what I mean? Because this is exactly what I wanted to see. And then watching people like Maximilian talk about the gameplay as far as like, yeah, these are things that you're actually doing. Yeah, there's more animations than typical games, but you're actually doing everything that is being showcased here. And it's giving you that fulfillment that, oh, I'm pulling off stylistic stuff. I'm pulling off stylish combos in the game. So that's the gratifying part of the game, that you get to feel that you're doing all this stylistic stuff. And yeah, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Like, I'm down for just playing an action game, and I'm looking cool doing it.
Yo, the way he caught that bomb and threw it back at him, yo, my jaw was on the floor, bro. I was like, hold up, what?
And then the animation of him putting back the dual blade.
Yeah. Yo, listen, this is a game. I'm gonna be posting some real sick clips with this game, bro. I already know it, man. I'm in the same boat as you. I just love how fluid the combat and the gameplay looks for this game. This looks very, very promising, and this is up my alley. Like this is being made by, if I'm not mistaken, this is like a Chinese development team, but they are known for making mobile games. This is their first like full-fledged console PCS type of game like this. They mostly make mobile games, and the fact that a mobile game developer is like leveling up like this, from what I'm seeing with this gameplay so far, this is I love this, man. I love this glow up. You feel me? So as of right now, this game has my money. You feel me? This game got my bread.
Yo, I hope they do a collector's edition.
Collectors, all of it.
I don't even know the character, but yo, I'm all in. I'm all in, bro. I don't even need to see any more with this game. I'm all in.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in for this as well. I agree. This is,
The first Berserker, yeah, I'm all in for that.
yeah, I'm
game
all
too,
in for that too. I signed up for the beta.
That's in the DNF world, so
Yep.
Or a dungeon fighter online world, so I'm all for that.
Yep. So, you know, that's Phantom Blade gameplay, guys, and you know, that's you know, let us know how you feeling about the Phantom Blade gameplay or some of the other games we shown. Let me know how excited y'all are. And yep, there's that. Bari, we are now in the discussion portion of the show. There are no strings on you. You've been reserved. He's been very reserved throughout the whole show. Now you about to see rare form Bari. Uh-oh, there go the glasses. Lord help us see them put on the glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because Bari is about to be in rare form, aviator style. Those are aviators he got on. That's why I'm saying that. So, we are in a discussion, and obviously, ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know what the discussion is going to be. The discussion is going to be the unfortunate closing and shutdown of Concord. For those who don't know, just to set it up, Concord, which released August 23rd, 2024, literally 2 weeks ago, PlayStation and Firewalk have shut down the servers as of yesterday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The servers were shut down due to poor sales of the game, and pretty much, you know, it didn't really land with players. It didn't sell well. It didn't land with players. So the decision was made to shut the game down, shut the servers down, as they Firewalk can go back and reflect and
go back and reflect.
Well, I'll read exactly what it says so that I'm not putting, you know, I don't want to misconstrue what me it says. So let me be accurate here. So it says, Concord friends, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PS5 and PC, and want to thank everyone who has joined the journey aboard the North Star. Your support and the passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However, while many qualities of the experience resonated with players, we also recognize that other aspects of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we intended. Therefore, at this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning September 6, 2024, and explore options, including those that will better reach our players. While we determine the best path ahead, Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game for PS5 or PC. If you purchase the game on PS5 from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. Bari, I've got 2 questions. First of all, 3 things. I want to know your thoughts on this, with Concord shutting down. Your thoughts on you know, everything that has transpired and whatnot. But then I also have 2 questions for you, Bari, right? And the 2 questions are, 1, what is your confidence level with PlayStation's future games as a service games? And the second question is, what advice would you give PlayStation on how they should move going forward with their games as a service live service initiative? You've got the floor.
First and foremost, you know, shout out to Firewalk Studios. I personally felt like they created a very fun, cool game. I like the characters. I like the gameplay. There's other aspects that I do feel that they could have, you know, released the game better, like having a campaign, fix some of the spawns as far as when it comes to certain modes. You know, little buffs here and there when it comes to other characters, but from how the vanilla game launched, they released a good product, in my personal opinion. I gave it an 8 out of 10 for my score, because yeah, I enjoyed the game. You know, I fell in love with a character named Itzy, little cat character. I just love the gameplay. I love the design of that character. I love how she moves around in the world, her abilities. I love the hell out of that shit. You know what I mean? And majority of my time playing Concord was playing with that character because that's how much I loved her. And just to see all that go away in 2 weeks, it's craziness to me. But yeah, the game didn't resonate with a lot of people because clearly they're saying here outside of a lot of things, right? They're saying we recognize that our game aspects, we recognize that other aspects of the game and our initial launch did not land the way we intended. Other aspects of the game. They're not talking about the game, other aspects surrounding it, where people calling the game woke, uh, Sweet Baby Inc., which had nothing to do with the game. Whatever the reason was, people was just turned off from the game. So yeah, I, I I have conflicting opinions as far as how I feel. As far as like, okay, they cut the game off in 2 weeks. Obviously, the player base was that low, where they was like, all right, we're not going to keep these servers up. So let's shut it down. Let's move this game out of existence and let's move on from that to celebrate Astrobot. So I understand that aspect, but I'm also pissed off because I feel like PlayStation, they don't have no backbone. They don't stand by their product. Like I understand, like yeah, not every game that releases is going to resonate with everyone, but that's why it's a live service. I mean, the whole point of a live service is to try to get people to stay active in your game and continue to play it. So you go on and you learn from what people are saying, feedback, people playing the game, feedback from people outside the game, and you try to adapt around that. 2 weeks is not enough time for a game to be out there to even try to cultivate an audience within it. And the fact that you did, regardless of what the player base was, you had players that bought your game, and you allowed 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You didn't listen to the feedback for the people that enjoyed the game or even bought the game. You listened to the feedback for people outside of the game. And to me, it doesn't even matter about the money. The $40 is nothing. But to me putting in the time and all that time into the game, over like 50 some hours I have in that game, and just to end it right there, I feel like it's highly disrespectful and a spit in anybody's face that bought the game and enjoyed the game, because you're not listening to the people within your ecosystem, within your game. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the Concord developers because at the end of the day, PlayStation has no backbone. You put out a game out there in the market, and you could even stand by what the people put out there. You're the one that put the game out there. You're the one that agreed to everything that they are creating. So obviously, you approved of what they were doing. So once you're already in that approval portion or aspect of the game, you put it out in the market, and then you listen to people that's not even playing the game, not even talking about the game, don't even understand the game, and have the game shut down for all the people that did enjoy the game, was enjoying the game, playing the game. It's a slap in the face, man, in my personal opinion.
Mhm.
And I feel bad for the developers because imagine creating a game for all these years, you create these characters and whatnot, you put your heart and soul into something, and then you only were allowed 2 weeks to be out in the market
Mm.
for a live service game. I've played a lot of live service games, and Concord is not a bad game at all. There's games that horrible, horrendous, and they've been out for 3 months, 6 months, a year, because they're trying to cultivate an audience to see, like, let's see how we can change things up, just try to bring people in. You didn't even allow them to have that option with this game. We couldn't even get to the first season. You know what I mean? It's highly disrespectful, man, in my personal opinion. And I like I said, I understand it from a business portion aspect, because yeah, it does cost a lot of money to man and to fund these live service games. But you did have an audience there, very small audience, but you had an audience there that's playing it. And it's just like, now what? You put all the hours in the game, and now you just got to forget it. You got to put the neuralizer out there and forget about the game. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish PlayStation would develop like a backbone, have a stance, have some confidence in their product. Yeah, not every game is going to resonate with everyone. Not every game is going to have the best launch in the world. But that's why you have patch updates. That's why you have seasons. That's why you adapt to the feedback. But 2 weeks is not enough time to do any of that. And even if they were to come back with this game, I would even purchase it or even play it, because what you did with the first time it was initially out. So having any type of confidence going forward with any type of live service game, I'm not having none of that, because all it takes is for outside people that are not playing your game to comment why this game is trash, why this game is horrible, because the people that do play your game, whether it's good feedback or bad feedback, you ain't listening to them motherfuckers. You ain't listening to people buying your shit. You ain't listening to people playing your stuff. You listen to people that's not playing your stuff, the people outside that stuff. So why would I have any confidence, or why would I even purchase the next live service games that you put out? Because it's so quick. You're so quick to shut down a game, a live service game, because it didn't resonate with people being live service. So why would I buy fair games? Why would I buy into the next Concord if a Concord does come back, which I don't think it will come back, because at the end of the day, people didn't resonate with things outside the game, how the character look, the character design, what people thought the game was. There's so many people coming to these spaces and doing podcasts, and it's like, if Concord did this and if Concord did that, and everything they were saying that if Concord did, they actually did in the game, they would know if they would have bought it or played it. You know what I mean? It's always these assumptions. It's people assumption what the game is and what the game isn't, rather than you listening to the people that actually play the game that can tell you what the game is and what the game isn't. You don't listen to anybody like that on the PlayStation side. You just earlier this year, you put out a statement that PSNs was going to be required for Helldivers 2, and that it's a safety for your community and is the betterment for your community. And right when there's some type of adverse reaction, pushback as far as what you want to do as a company, you fall back from it. You change up on it. You put out a product called Concord. You know what I mean? And right from that, you had no belief, no confidence in that product, and instantly ended the product and thinking that it's going to be fine. Oh, you get your money back, which I ain't get my back yet, by the way. You get your money back. Let's just forget about it. Go play Astro. Nah, man. Like, yo, really and truly, as all the hate that Concord got, yo, I really enjoyed the game. You know what I mean? I know that's frowned upon in this gaming community. You know, if a person's not playing a game or they have a certain disdain towards a game, and somebody does enjoy it, you're a corporate slave, you're a fraud, you're not credible. I understand all that shit, but I really don't care, because I don't play video games for you. I play video games for my own enjoyment. And if I'm playing a game and I'm really enjoying it, that's all I can stand by. And you had people that play the game, that bought into the game, and it was enjoying the game, and now they have nothing to play from it after all them hours of playing the game. It's a goddamn shame. So no, I don't have no confidence in PlayStation live service games going forward. I'm just going to fall back when they do announce one or even showcase one, because at the end of the day, if there's any type of adverse reaction towards that game, if somebody have any type of pushback or any type of disagreement with what you are doing, you will quickly cancel it. So why would I buy into what you're doing?
That man spitting.
That's all I got to say.
That man spitting.
No lisp.
How do I even lead? How do I follow that? You feel me? I follow it like this. I will say this, right? I think it's absolutely sad that Concord got shut down as quickly as it did. And I too was somebody that really did enjoy the game. Like, I put about 50 hours into the game. I was planning on getting the platinum, but I wasn't able to get it before the server shut down. And, you know, I streamed this game a lot. I enjoyed it for what it was. Was it perfect? No, it definitely had its flaws, but for the experience that it was providing, I found enjoyment in that, and it kept me coming back to play more. I thought the characters were unique, fun. My favorite character was Linux. He was very fun to use. I enjoyed him very much. So for me, the experience that Firewalk was trying to provide with Concord, I do think that they stuck the landing with me personally, where I did find enjoyment in the game, right? I think it does suck that this game did not get enough time to really grow. You know, we couldn't even get to season 1. So
I'm
we,
saying,
you
bro.
know, like the fact that it couldn't even get to its first season to see if they could make the necessary changes to rekindle the game or make, hear feedback and implement that or add this or add that or remove this or remove that. It just wasn't given the grace to do that. And I think that's really unfair to the Concord team and really unfair to the fans of the game and the people that did support the game and wanted and were playing it, right? The hate that surrounds Concord, a lot of the hate that I've seen are really from people who have not played the game or use weird talking points of like DEI, woke trash, games garbage, I hate live service. People who hate live service already have a preconceived notion of what this game is, and it's actually not that at all, right? There is no battle pass, there is no microtransactions, there's nothing predatory there for you to where you would have to look at this and think, oh yeah, you're just trying to nickel and dime me. But when it comes to the internet, everybody has an opinion and everybody thinks their opinion is the right opinion. So this is where we come to. Experiences should always outweigh opinions, but if you make an opinion that is sensationalized enough, you can get people on board. And that's typically what tends to happen. Now, when it comes to the people who when it comes to PlayStation and how they move with games as a service, I'm going to be honest with you. My confidence in your multiplayer push into live service with these projects is very shaky. I don't have confidence in Fair Games. I don't have confidence in Marathon. I really don't have confidence in your ability to foster or cultivate a worthwhile multiplayer experience, because you won't allot the necessary time for that game to grow or to see if it will be successful. I don't think 2 weeks is enough. And again, I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside.
You ain't played the game, not Fayel. You said no battle pass and your skins to unlock were just recolors. Yeah, they were different colors, but every character had a specific skin in the game. 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks. Every character had a skin. 2 weeks is not enough to even.
But why? Yo, listen. This is my issue with this community and with people.
That's what I'm
saying. When you have these conversations about video games, and what's important to us, people always are going around telling you gameplay is king.
Oh,
gameplay is what's most important. But then people are telling you there's no skins in the game. Is the game fun? Is little skins that they might or might not have had. There was a plethora of unique heroes that all played differently and had their own personalities and styles and style of play that you can choose from to get your bearings on the game. They had some cool modes. They had a nice size amount of maps. There was no bugs. It wasn't a buggy, glitchy mess of a game. It wasn't laggy. There was none of those issues with this game. This was a solid launch.
Unreal Engine 5 game.
Unreal Engine 5, and it failed, and it sucks. But in a world where people say gameplay is king, it's strange that in a conversation of Concord, people neglect to talk about the gameplay.
Gameplay is not king. Metacritic score is king.
Yo, fuck Metacritic.
A lot of games people only like give a go or a try if it's the Metacritic is high. If Concord had like a high Metacritic, I'm pretty sure people are like, let me give this. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to give this game a go.
Kind of like Astrobot. Kind of like Astrobot.
Yeah.
A lot of people weren't paying attention to Astrobot, but that 94 got people saying, maybe I should pick it up. Oh, maybe I'm convinced.
I saw so many tweets. I caved. Astro, yeah, we understand why you caved. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's a part of gaming. Yeah, Metacritic score reviews and hearing other people's opinion and how the game plays and whatnot. But one thing about Concord you ain't hear about when it was reviews on Metacritic is actually focusing on the gameplay aspect. They were focusing on things outside of gameplay. Talking about woke characters and
pronouns and all that dumb shit.
Yeah, pronouns. People have issue with like characters that are gay or bi or trans now. Meanwhile, they playing other games that's popular that have those type of characters in there. I don't understand what's going on. You know why they play those games? Because the gameplay. They enjoy that fact. And if you gave Concord a try or even tried out the beta that you could have did for free without, that's invalid opinion. You know what I mean?
It's
At the end of
crazy.
the day, there's no coming back from Concord because it's too much things outside the gameplay where people didn't resonate with. And the fact that PlayStation is so quick to cancel a game, yeah, like I said, it's going to be rough going forward as far as
It's definitely
uh,
going to be rough because, you know, again, now it's like, all right, if the next game, like Fair Games, I feel worried for Fair Games because it's like, all right, if Fair Games comes out and it doesn't meet a specific quota of whatever that internal quota is for PlayStation, we can expect to see that game be canceled relatively quickly as well. And if that's not the case,
backed up.
we believe that that's the case because of what we've seen happen with Concord. My thing and my worry is that for Firewalk Studio, they aren't going to be given the grace and time to reflect, learn, and create something new. Because oftentimes with failures of this magnitude, heads got to roll, and oftentimes shutdowns do come with that. And the fact that PlayStation bought the studio in 2023, from what they saw when they partnered with them in 2021, and they liked what was coming of this, just to cancel this game 2 weeks after launch is insane to me.
Insane.
You acquired the studio in April of 2023, and a big part of why you did that is because you liked what you saw. What you saw then gets released, and you cancel it 2 weeks later. That is absolutely insane to me. That is insane.
It shows no confidence, man.
No confidence.
In your product in the studio. You know what I mean? Like, you put this out in the market.
Yep.
Have some backbone and be like, okay, I'm not saying that this game was going to last forever, but not even a month.
Bari, 2 weeks?
Months, season
2 weeks?
Season 1, you put out a whole roadmap and you ended the game in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You know what I mean? I get the whole discourse outside of the game, but there's actually people enjoying your game.
2 weeks.
Playing your game. You know how many friends I've met just playing Concord? Party invites, messages.
2 weeks.
Even on the PC side. You know why? You know why it was cool on the PC side? Because those people had to link their PSNs. And the PC people were linking their PSNs, sending PlayStation messages within the game.
Yo, listen,
from the game.
My whole thing is, when it comes to Fair Games and just this multiplayer push for them moving forward, there is going to be a lot of pushback because now people know that they can just badmouth your game into oblivion.
Exactly. And we've seen 2 examples of it just this year.
Yep.
Because you don't have no stance. If you decide that, okay, we want PSN to be linked to the game, you gotta have people. You gotta have that stance. And I get the Helldivers was a little bit different situation as far as how they worded that. Even though they worded it right, they had it there all the time that, after launch this joint is gonna be tied to your PSN. But it's just sad to see a game that I enjoy personally that's gone in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I said, going forward, multiplayer wise, when I see a multiplayer game for PlayStation, I'm just like, yo, I don't even know, bro. I ain't getting it.
Gotta see.
And you know one thing I don't understand as well. This is a little more rant right here, right? Everybody is so willing to do certain things for the overall plan, right? They're willing to buy PlayStation games on PC, even though they don't enjoy those games specifically, just due to the overall idea of this is gonna further, PlayStation putting games on PC. They will go out there and they will buy Xbox games that they don't care for on PlayStation because this will further Xbox putting their games on PlayStation because they see the success. the same people that want PlayStation to do multiplayer games seem to don't have that same type of notion, that same type of thought pattern when it comes to multiplayer games that PlayStation actually is creating. You are willing to buy games that you don't enjoy on PC, games that you don't enjoy from Xbox, all for the overall plan or idea that these games will come to whatever. But you want PlayStation to do more multiplayer, but you go out there bashing without even playing it. But you want them to do more multiplayer. How is PlayStation going to do more multiplayer after something like Concord? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Can't.
Like everybody always say, "Oh, I want Killzone. I want Resistance. I want SOCOM." If them joints come, they're not buying them either. Because I remember being on a lot of podcasts, and I would tell people like, "Yo, I love Killzone, and I think Killzone need to come back." Even when Horizon was out there, people was like, "Nah, forget about Killzone. It's about Horizon now. Why would they do Killzone? Killzone was trash. Everybody was trashing Killzone. Now they're using to trash Concord to hype up Killzone. The same people trashing Killzone using Killzone to trash Concord. Funny how that works. And Concord's not a bad game. It's not a bad, and you know what? People talking about they have this hero shooter fatigue, but they go and play Apex Legends. They go and play Valorant. It don't matter if Valorant is free or Apex is free. It's still a hero shooter. What fatigue you having? The only fatigue you're having is that wanting to spend some money. And even when you do play the free-to-play game, you out here spending more money than you are going to spend than you would if you'd have bought Concord. First Descendant came out. All I saw was people $60 skin, $100 skin. Oh my God, these microtransactions is too much money. Well, $40 for everything that you want in a multiplayer game, no battle pass, no microtransaction. These are the things that people argue about for years on these podcasts. And a game that does it, you don't want to buy into it. You don't want to play. And there's people that be like, yo, I enjoy the beta. You don't think that if you support more games like this, that PlayStation would deliver or continue to deliver that stuff? No, you know what you said? No, it should be free to play and have battle passes and microtransactions so they can make money off of. That's what y'all said. The things that you don't want in multiplayer games, they should do. Twilight Zone, man.
Crazy. Yo, let me get these super chats, man. Yo, shout out to Damien. Appreciate you. Member 28 months as a member on the channel. PS5 Pro in November would be the best birthday present along with my new monitor. Oh my God, Ish will make a grown man cry. Yes, sir. And shout out to Viper. Appreciate you. 28 months. He says, trials through Daybreak, you get to choose if you want to do action battles or turn-based, except boss battles or forced turn-based. A nice balance. That's pretty cool. And a shout out to Viper for the super chat.
Daybreak Combat is fire. Daybreak Combat is fire. I haven't gotten to it yet, like fully gotten to it.
Mm-hmm. And then shout out to Viper for the super chat. He says, as long as Sony has hitched the PC, it appears the MP games are due to fail. It doesn't catch fire on PC. Yeah, that's a funny thing because I've seen a lot of people pushing like the Steam numbers. PlayStation dudes doing that, and I'm like, let me stop. This ain't the show for that, man.
They set themselves up with that.
Yes, they did. Yo, AKO, appreciate you for the super chat. People are so afraid to form their own opinion on the internet. So easily influenced. Cowardly move, in my opinion.
Yo, AKO, I've been saying that since I started this YouTube channel. People hate to say their own opinions because they want to look cool. They want to be too cool for school. They don't want to get roasted. But this is a passionate hobby. Like you're the ones that playing the game, not the person that your favorite YouTuber is not playing the game for you. Your favorite YouTuber might dislike a game, but you play it and like, oh, you love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen people hold back their opinion saying that they love a game. They will DM me. They will DM me the shit, but they wouldn't say it in public because they don't want to get scrutinized.
Crazy. Crazy.
That's where we at, bro.
Yo, the Sly, appreciate you for the super chat. He says the devs are talented and support diversity. Sad. Yeah, sad to see what's happening to them happening. And shout out to Viper for the super chat again. He says, I know 4 people who vehemently said they were not getting Astrobot because it's short. Because A, it's short, and B, no VR support. After Metacritic came out, saw all 4 people on my friends list playing it. Crazy.
Yo, there was people on Twitter saying that they're not getting Astrobot because they shut down Japan studios. This is not a Japan studio. They put out their pictures as far as like how the studio is. Everybody in there is Japanese. You got like probably like 2 white people in there. You know, it's just pure craziness that go on in this community.
And them the same dudes got
and
them
now,
same people
now
got
the
the game.
Metacritic, guess what they doing?
They got the game.
Got the game. They hyping it. Oh,
followers. Crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, yo, Jen, appreciate you for the super chat. They do this DEI excuses because it has a lot of black characters in its PlayStation. It's Western scam to keep the East down.
Yeah, I seen a lot of times they will have the specific 4. They will have Jabali, Imari, Baz, and what's the name? With the walls.
Duchess.
They were like, look at these characters now. It sucks.
Same 4 characters.
These are terrible. The same 4 characters.
Yo,
terrible.
Yo, Tricelsius, appreciate you for super chat. Says, preach them facts out to the people. It's some bullshit. They killed the game they said they wanted. They lying to themselves. They lying to their mama, and they lying to the people. Absolutely.
Lying to the people, man.
Appreciate you for the super chat.
Stop lying to the people.
Facts.
I just don't understand how in video games a hobby that you have to interact. You have to pick up that controller and play it. That you are listening to people that is not even playing the shit that you are playing, and they are dictating to you what you should play, what you shouldn't play, what's good or bad, and they don't have no experience with the game at all. None. No experience with the game at all. You got people talking about performance with Wukong, and they're not even playing the game. How you know about the performance? Just because a digital foundry? What is your experience with the game? Digital foundry can be like, oh, there's a bug that happened to me here in this game. Did that happen to you in that same spot when you played it? No, but you still basing everything on digital foundry. Not saying that digital foundry isn't viable, but it's just weird to see that there's so much people to speak on shit and they have no experience on it. None. And people's like, yeah, man, you're right. Right about what? You ain't playing the shit.
Yo, Chuck, appreciate you for the super chat. He said Astrobot looks amazing. Yeah, it does. It's amazing, man. It's a great game. But yo, Bari is in red.
How is it an amazing game, Persona? What's that based off of?
I'm playing it.
That should be how video game community should run.
Nah, that's not how it runs. Bari got the energy for both of us today, guys. I let him take lead on that.
I ain't got no energy. I'm starving. My stomach growling.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Yo, so listen, yeah, so unfortunately, again, rest in peace to Concord. I hope, shout out to the Firewalk devs. I hope that they're able to bounce back and create something else that can see more success. And I hope PlayStation really gets their act together when it comes to the games and service games with promoting and kind of giving games time to grow. But yo, with that being said, guys, we are at the end of the show. And at the end of the show, you guys know what we always do. I forgot to give y'all trophies. Man. Hold up. Where's the trophy?
That's a little rusty.
And then that lovely, lovely platinum. Yo, man, 169 platinums. Y'all getting up there, man. Y'all getting up there for real. Yo, Blue Jay, appreciate you for the super chat. Says, do the beta people's opinions count too, though? For the beta, yeah. Not for the full release, no. But yo, with that being said, guys, let's get into these outros. Bari, starting with you, man. Give us your outro. Let the people know where they can find you. And what content you got coming to your channel, if anything.
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you, everyone, for coming through as we took our summer break. It's just great to see all the people, the familiar names or faces in the chat. We do appreciate it a lot, and it was a great feeling to see you guys back in here, man. So if you did enjoy the podcast, hit the like button. You know, for anybody that's listening later, you know, shout out to my man Viper when he gets the timestamps out, we'll let people know, and you can skip to wherever you want to skip to as far as what we spoke about today. You can find me, Jay Bari, on YouTube, JBar _ on Twitter or X. I do have some stuff coming with Black Myth Wukong. Going to talk about how I got some of these curios. And I got simpler ways to find some of these curios, man. So definitely tune in soon when I upload that stuff to talk about some Black Myth Wukong, because I really enjoy that game. As far as like the boss series stuff that I was doing, my whole goal was to upload all the boss fights, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the main stuff. And then like when it comes to the last chapters, I'm going to just do a video, like videos talking about like my strategies as far as what I did, like I did with Final Fantasy 7, because there's a lot of stuff to upload. I try to upload a lot of the mini bosses like in one video, but I was like, you know what, that's just too much. And it's a title, something like that is just like a headache. So I'm just going to simplify it and upload some of the main stuff, bosses, or the more difficult ones, matter of fact, when it comes to Wukong. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's gonna be a busy week for me, so I don't know about the content like that. I will try to do a Jay Bari show on Wednesday. Hopefully PlayStation has some news. Hopefully my theory is right with its announcement and release date. Oh, you gotta close the polls too, man. Let's see where that ended up at. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Next week there won't be an episode. You know, unfortunate events happen. My uncle passed away, so we got to take care of that. You know, send him off right. You know what I mean? And one day we'll see him in heaven. But yeah, if you enjoy the show, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here at What's Up PlayStation. Get familiar with the content that we have. And yeah, catch you all later. The next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, we're definitely going to end the poll and see where we landed at with that poll.
I still have these glasses on.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, so for the poll, 71% agree with me, and they think it'll be November 13th through the 15th. Excuse me, and 71%, and 28% agree with you, Bari, that it'll be December 3rd through the 6th. 177 people voted.
Yeah, shout out to the real PlayStation fans, the 28%. The fraudulent 71%. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all, but y'all need to get
no, they understand the logic. You understand? They understand. They understand. But yo, let's
this episode is gonna be fun, because if you're right, I know you're gonna pop off. If I'm right, oh, you know the pop off is gonna pop off to the pop off. That it's actually gonna pop off.
Absolutely,
I know.
Absolutely. But yo, for me, guys, I am Persona, gaming with Persona. I was the host this week, and you can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Gaming with Persona. And the content I got coming to my channel is I'm doing another Space Marines 2 live stream tonight, later on tonight, and then I might stream COD tomorrow, COD Sunday, because you know, the beta. I haven't played the beta this weekend, and I want to see how different it feels from last weekend, especially before I put my video out. So I am going to be putting my Black Ops 6 beta out, beta impressions out next week as well, and when Persona Speaks will be next week as well. Especially if we get the PS5 Pro news, definitely gonna be talking about that. So you know, some cool content coming to the channel. But yeah, and if you enjoyed the content here on What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel, definitely hit the like button, subscribe, share the stream out, share the podcast out. And, you know, we definitely appreciate everybody, like I said, that, you know, come back and rock with us. This was a good first episode back after our sabbatical. We had about 240 people in here, man. It was great to see so many of the community come through and rock out with us, man. So we appreciate y'all so much for rocking out with us. And, yeah, we'll definitely see you guys not next Saturday, but the following Saturday. Same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. And yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend and be safe. And we out, guys. Peace.